Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Well, like I was saying, good morning. Just welcome to the Dirty Low Fan Show. It's all season Dirty Low Fan Show. It's free agency day 4. I'm your host, Dirty Low. Appreciate you guys showing up. Appreciate all you guys showing up. Thank you guys, man. It's been a crazy morning. It's been a good off season so far for me. If you look right there on the thumbnail, man, basically we're gonna be talking about Jimmy G and maybe see if we get any breaking news because the first 2 days of free agency, I was getting, I got the breaking news. We got Garoppolo and traded Waller. We're gonna talk about that too. Um, yeah, man, it's been a nice couple of days, man. A lot of work, a lot of research on some of these players that are coming up and everything like that, man. I just wanted to address a few things before we get anybody in here, before we start really getting the show going and stuff like that. I always like to start my show off, obviously saying good morning to everybody, but also shouting out the chat and stuff like that. But I always want to tell everybody, be thankful for what you do got, be thankful for what you don't. So at this point, you know what I mean? We don't got any defense. We have no defense at all, besides, obviously Max Crosby and, the overpriced Chandler Jones. You know what I mean? We'll get into that too, man. I'm going to get to the chat real quick. I really don't have anything to talk about. Oh, shit, I forgot I have my glasses on. My bad. Looking like fucking – let's not get into that. Oh, yeah. But yeah, man, I mean, that's pretty much it right now, bro. I'm probably pretty much going to be here all morning. I know Ben's going to be showing up. I know a couple other people are going to be showing up. Anybody who wants to pull up, talk some game, whatever, not have any insights, obviously you can go through the chat or you can just come in. You don't have to be on the, on screen, but you can be on the microphone and, we'll figure all that good stuff out if you pull up. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Also right here, if you look right down right here, that's all my stuff right there. TikTok, I don't know if it's banned or not, but Dirty Low, I haven't really started anything yet, but by the end of the week I should have something going. Also on IG and also on YouTube, you can subscribe right there, bro. And yeah, we're gonna get the show started. And yeah, let me get to the chat real quick. Cool. Start from the beginning, man. All right. Brian Rodriguez, good morning, brother. How you doing, man? Steelers cut Miles Jack. Oh shit. Here we go. He's a good ball player, bro. He's a real good ball player. I'll come back to you right now, or we'll bring that back up in a little bit, Brian. Let me get to the chat, all right? Robert Pena, salute, brother. Salute. At work listening, brother. All right, man. You have a good day at work. Furpo, what's good? My G, what's good? Al's Ghost, salute, brother. How you doing, man? Furpo again. Bobby, what's good? Raider, Bob 85, what's good? West Side, what's good? My boy, what's good? Let's see. J-Dub, what's going on? What'd he say? Well, about time. Man, it was only a couple minutes, bro. Come on. I'm very punctual. I had to go get Waller from New York, bro, and bring him back. No, I was playing. All right, Furbo's in the Raider rooms. Raider rooms in the here we go. Can't fucking talk. Raider room is in the building, man. Nice to see you here, bro. Good morning. All right, here we go. Everyone's saluting everybody. Oh, retired Navy vet. Navarrete, what's good, brother? Glad you can make it, man. Good morning. Who else is in the building? I just seen J-Dub, Holly Tanner. Good morning. Gord, how you doing? All right. Yeah, so at this point, the way everything is looking, man, I'm happy with Jimmy G. I started really getting into – I see this 10-minute video, man. I'm going to pull it up here in a little bit. I'm going to shout out the guy who actually put it. It's that's another thing. A lot of the stuff that I'm going to be showing today is going to be for fair use and also just for educational purposes. I am not making any kind of money on this. There's no monetary gain on this. So it's also in my description. So make sure you check that out. All right. So anyways, yeah. So talking about Jimmy G, man, a lot of people are on the fence about it. You know what I mean? And I'm taking some of my coffee right quick. And for me, to be honest, I'm all in, bro. See, for the most part, when I watch this video, and we'll go over a little bit of it, you know what I'm saying? The guy basically breaks down. Like, Jimmy G's like, he's top 5 everywhere. You know what I mean? The biggest drawback is that he's not there. You know what I mean? He's not there. He's not his availability, sorry about that. But his availability, and that's just the thing, man. His availability is key to everything. You know what I mean? He's going to get the ball to everybody. He makes players good. A lot of people don't realize that he made Deebo Samuels good. You know what I mean? Deebo Samuels came in nowhere. Like, if Deebo Samuels wasn't getting those balls, he wasn't been able to do what he had to do to become who he's become. And they've been winning for a long time. He's also beat Aaron Rodgers. And you know what I mean? If you look at his record, he's beat Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs. He's beat him numerous times, right? I don't know the exact number. I think he has one game on him. But from what I remember, Aaron Rodgers has never ever beat the Niners, ever. So that's another good thing. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna get to Raider Room. I'm gonna get to some. Hey, Schrader, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Says I accepted Jimmy G as our quarterback when CB retired. Okay, shit, for sure. Angel, thank you for your service. Yeah, Angel, man, appreciate you, bro. You already know what's up, man. That retirement life is getting kind of nice, huh? Did all that? That's nice. Good stuff right there. Hey, what's up? Rafa's in the building. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? If he stays healthy, it's a great deal. You're right, bro. You're right, Raider Room. Renfro guarantees kicks in tomorrow. Will he be traded? I don't want him to be traded. One thing about us Raider fans, we tend to hold on to like these players because we get attached, bro. You know what I mean? We're passionate about our team, and you know what I mean? I think it'll be a bad move at this point. He's going to be depth. He'll be the number one, but then we also have depth, you know what I mean, at Myers and Dorsett too, you know what I mean? So Dorsett's, I don't know if he's kick return or not, but you know what I mean? He could also play, he can also play kick return, punt return, whatever, whatnot. He's good at that. He's good at securing the ball, you know what I mean, at this point. But I don't want him to be traded. Maybe a restructure. If they can't restructure, then I think he's going to be gone, bro. All right. Let's see right here. It says, I'm mad that he is a quarterback. I just hope he can stay healthy. That's my only concern, man. J-Dub, for real. I hear you, bro. Hey, Sebastian, what's good, brother? It was good. Hey, let me get back to the top real quick because we're talking about to Brian's comment. He's saying Steelers cut Miles Jack. What do you guys think about Miles Jack, man? I like him as a linebacker and defensive end. You know what I mean? He's more of a linebacker to me. He's all over the field. I loved him with Jacksonville. You know, that defense that they had together, that was with Ramsey and Ngakoue. From what I remember, that was a really, really good defense. And he's a good player. I think he's a little older, a little long in the tooth, but you know what I mean? Yeah, well, hopefully if he comes our way, bro, if he comes our way cheap, I'm with it. Any depth piece at this point, I want depth at this point. You know what I mean? Some of these starters and everybody that are going to be coming, they're going to have to either get them through the draft or free agency. And from what I've seen in one of our group chats, that they're saying that there's going to be there's going to be a lot of free agent changes coming up by tomorrow. So the whole Hunter Renfro thing and Miles Jack being cut. Hey, you know who else got cut? Ezekiel Elliott. I know you guys don't want to hear that shit, but hey, he already got paid. If he wants to be, bro, Ezekiel Elliott and Silver and Black, bro, to play like half the time. You know what I mean? I mean, he can do the same thing that Josh Jacobs does, but I don't think he wants to be the. I think Pollard kind of pushed him out. You know what I mean? And then plus that contract too. So you know what? I would like him to come, but yeah, I think it'll be a little bit of a waste of time. You know what I mean? For me. All right, let's see who else. So has Miles Jack. Ready Room. Miles Jack has really good 2 years ago. I take him for a decent price. Still only 27. See, that's good. Damn, he's that young. That's right, because he came out young. He came out real. Yeah, because so wait a minute. So then he'll be on his 5th year contract. I'll look up his numbers right now. Yeah, man. Hopefully everyone's having a good day, man. It's really, really nice in California, man. A couple days ago, it was kind of it was a little gloomy, but man, it was. But yesterday, like after I got off all the lives and everything, I did my yard. It was really, really nice, man. It was really, really nice out here, man. So let me see real quick. Miles Jack. I'll bring him up real quick. Stats. Booyah. Boom. All right, let me share the screen real quick. Present it. Share the screen. All right, Miles Jack. Booyah. All right, let me see. Okay. So Miles Jack right here. Oh, let's do it this way. I'll do it this way. This way is better. Yep. Cool. I'm gonna take your comment down real quick. But yeah, man, this production, doing all this stuff, man, it's a lot of work. Anyways, fuck it. Okay, so as far as right here it says regular season, 2026. Damn, only 61 total tackles, bro. That's horrible. That is horrible. That is bad. Let me see his stats. That is horrible. So, in Pitt, he played for Pittsburgh? Oh, no, Jacksonville. I'm tripping. Oh, no. What the fuck? I thought he got... Okay, I'm tripping. I thought you guys said he Pittsburgh released him. I'm tripping. Oh, they did. Fuck, I didn't even see that part. I didn't even know he was with the Steelers. Shit. So, anyways, he only played 15 games. He has 61 tackles, 43 assists. I don't know what PD is, and that's it. Yeah. So, yeah, he had no interceptions, no tackles for losses. I don't know. He's just a depth piece at this part. Hey, Chile, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Good morning, bro. Hopefully all is good. Yes, sir. So, but yeah, so let me see. I'm gonna pull up that YouTube video that I was actually trying to pull that up while we were talking about that. Let's see. Here we go. All right. Oops. Let me pause this real quick. All right, this is a video that I'm going to show. It's by the Deep Ball here on YouTube. I'm just showing this for educational purposes, and yeah. So here I'm going to present this to the screen. So here we go. All right, anybody? Boom, boom, boom. All right, this was actually a good edit. I mean, some of his overall views was pretty good too. So let me start from the beginning.
Here's what's so great about Jimmy G. And I love him. I defend him. I don't care how bad he plays. I defend him because I see a lot of him. I see a lot of me in him. And
see, like Terry Bradshaw, when he used to play, bro, he didn't care. He just played ball. And this was a good
and the fact about he just goes out and plays, and it's almost like, oh, I'm that bad? Oh, I didn't know I was that bad. And it doesn't bother him. I love the guy. I love the way he delivers the football. They're two quarters.
You know, it's crazy. When I was watching this shit, he said that. He was, I love the way he throws the football. That was the first thing that I never really paid attention to. But then yet when I was actually looking at it, I was like, you know what? He's fucking right. And see, the only reason why I go to certain analysts, I don't go to all of them. You know what I mean? I listen to some of the things that they say, maybe some theories. You know what I mean? Like, say, Colin Cowherd, I like him a lot. You know what I mean? I always have. But like I said, as far when it comes to ball players, assessing ball players, those are the guys that I try to get my information from. You know what I mean? And that, like, you know what I mean? This is just my information, and this is how I just, process stuff. Everybody, you can do it your own way. This is just my way. I'm just showing you what's up. You know what I mean? I'm just showing you my point of view.
Quarterbacks I love watching throw the football. Tom Brady and Garoppolo.
He loves the way they throw the ball. So that means that these guys, Ziegler and McDaniels, actually turn around, know how to look at these guys for the passes. Now, I don't think Ziegler was there or McDaniels, but I mean, it's a product of their system, but I guess the eye for talent would be Belichick. So regardless if it's the eye of talent from Belichick and regardless of whatever, you know what I'm saying? We got him. We have that system that didn't work without McDaniels. And now we got the guys when they were there that they helped choose and seen how Belichick processed. See, you want to learn from your peers. You always want to learn something from everybody that you meet. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the keys that you have to do. You know what I mean? So like, I still want to punch him in his face. He has that punchable face. Trust me. But you got to really, really look deeper than just being a fan is great. You know what I mean? We support our team and everything, but you got to really, really dig into what these guys have to go through, the mental capacity, the time that they put in, regardless if they got the breaks or not. And even though I hate when people get breaks, and a lot of this sounds like these guys get breaks, fuck it. They're here. We got to run with them, and we got to use their intelligence. So when we turn around and take some of the advice, you have to really, really look a little bit more deeper instead of just the surface level as players. Because Darren Waller was a good player, and I was inspired by this cat. I really, really was, and I still am to this day. It's not going to change. Even Derek Carr inspired me a little bit. Pause. You guys don't kill me on that shit, regardless of whatever. This is just my process. You know what I'm saying? But I really, really look at how other players evaluate other players. That's one of my biggest keys. You know what I'm saying? So we're moving forward.
Of the way they deliver the football.
Terry Bradshaw is right. Throughout all of my years of watching the NFL, I've never seen someone take more criticism than the Italian stallion Jimmy Garoppolo.
He called him the Italian stallion, man. Hey, shout out to I forgot what it is. Let me minimize it real quick. Shout out to fucking the deep ball, bro. Like, hey, this was hella dope, bro. Shout out to you, bro. All right, I'm gonna skip around real quick.
And getting the ball in his
real quick. That tripped me out.
The artist sculpt because you threw the video showing you just.
Give me a quick second, guys. So he had made a comment about Jimmy G about right here. Here we go. So he had made a comment. He made a comment that stated he made a comment stating that like Jimmy G's in the top 5 no matter what. He's always in the top 5. He's gonna state it right here. You know what I mean? So check it out.
Before I show you some videos showing you just how good Jimmy actually is, I have some very interesting stats that do that for me as well. The guy who has the highest completion percentage since 2019 with a minimum of 45 games played is.
Did you hear that? Let's play that back one more time.
The guy who has the highest completion percentage since 2019 with a minimum of 45 games played is Jimmy at 68.
At 68.3. Outbeating Burrow, Mac Jones, Teddy Bridgewater, and our ex-fearless leader, Derek Carr. It's a fucked up stat, but one of the things, I'm not looking at Mac Jones, you know what I mean? But yet you have to, because in a 45-game stint, these are the guys. Nobody else has done it. And the only guy and checks out, and it's in the same system. 2 guys, the top 3, are in the same system. So that system has to fucking work.
0.3. The next closest guy is Derek Carr at 67.6. And people say it's because he gets easy completions. Maybe he gets easy completions because he makes the right decision more often. Highest.
See that? He gets the easy completions because he makes the right decisions. And when I was evaluating this tape yesterday, he turned around and was making good decisions, bro. Good fucking decisions, bro. All right, check this shit out. He's gonna break it down right here. I'll bring it back just a little bit.
Because he makes the right decision more often. Highest passer rating since 2019 with a minimum of 45 games played. Jimmy is 6th, only behind Aaron Rodgers, Mahomes, Cousins, Tannehill, and Wilson. And they're the.
So Mahomes, Rodgers, Tannehill, and Wilson. We're playing Wilson. I'm gonna bring that back real quick. I'm gonna let him go all the way through. I don't want to get copy strike.
Decision more often. Highest passer rating since 2019 with a minimum of 45 games played. Jimmy is 6th, only behind Aaron Rodgers, Mahomes, Cousins, Tannehill, and Wilson. And they're the only ones to have a 100.0 passer rating or better, including Jimmy. First down percentage on third down throws this season. Jimmy is 6th, behind Mahomes, Tua, Allen, Burrow, and Hurts. There's
third down. What do we need change? Third down percentage. What do we need to go? What was our problem? Third down. We kept giving up the ball after the third. Man, come on, bro. Look at this. Look at this shit. What the fuck? And you guys are mad at this, bro? Man.
There's no excuse to why he's good. He's just good.
There's no excuse to why he's good. He's just freaking good. He's just good.
The truth is, every quarterback gets an easy completion. Every QB gets yards after the catch. Every good quarterback has a good coach with a smart game plan, a winning formula, which is balanced football. Every good quarterback is good for similar reasons, even though they also have certain strengths.
Now, these 2 guys right here, regardless if you hate them or love them, regardless of that play, fuck them for that. Regardless of all that, being the Raiders, being a football, these guys and McDaniels helped build this dynasty, bro. Now you got to understand, sometimes the master's gonna mimic the leader, bro. Like, and that's what it's supposed to do. You know what I mean? It's passed on from generation to generation. Then there's different adaptations to it. You know what I mean? You gotta add, you gotta change, you gotta move. You know what I mean? These are key things that we need.
And do things better than other quarterbacks. Some great examples I could find about Jimmy being one of the best pocket passers come.
So now he's going to talk about him being the best pocket passer right here.
Games like this, 2019 against Arizona, where he threw for 4 touchdowns. This came on a 3rd and 11, this play in the 4th quarter. And right here, watch pressure come up to Garoppolo.
Look, so he pretty much all the line he's done for.
It gets right in his face, and it doesn't phase him. He isn't even able to step up or put full strength in this throw. This is an all-arm laser to Sanders. Fading away, he puts it low.
See that? Everyone's complaining about his arm strength. He didn't put nothing on it. It was all arm. And everyone's complaining that he doesn't have arm strength. All right.
Oh, and fits it in between 3 Cardinal defenders as they're bearing down on him. And he does that all the time. It's not just a one-time thing. He's fearless over the middle. He does this all the time. He doesn't give a shit.
He says he's fearless over the middle. He doesn't give a shit. He does it all the time. Sure the fuck does. Hey, salute, Kush. Thank you for joining up, pulling up, brother. Appreciate you, man. Don't even worry about it, man. I get it. Hey, we here though. All day, NWA all day. Hey, BDQ75. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Good morning. Good morning.
It's just what a lot of quarterbacks lack, and that's fearlessness. 2019 against the Rams. These are two plays from the same game, on the same drive.
So look at it. The Rams. It's a tied game. The Rams hate him. Seattle hates him. You know what I mean? But he doesn't get no respect. Jimmy Garoppolo is the best quarterback that gets nobody's respect. And that's exactly what is happening. We're not giving him no respect, bro, at all. At all.
Drive, and they're both 3rd and 16s. That
Let me get to this. BDQ says the issue that some fans have with the current regime is the past guys. Unfortunately, as great as Belichick is, his assistants were not good when they left him and Foxborough. Correct. I completely understand that, brother. But check this out. This is my only argument. And my only argument is that the fact is they went by themselves. They didn't bring nobody. He brought Lombardi. He brought back Graham. He brought the GM with him. You see what I'm saying? So it's more than just that. Obviously, it didn't work that way. And then a lot of people tend to forget who runs Tennessee. Can anybody answer that question? It's a Belichick guy. I can't think of his name off top. I'm, a little high, a little tired, whatever. But hey, Perez, what's good, man? Good morning, Money. Good morning. Of course you are, bro. Of course you are. I don't even think they should have made clocks because of you, bro. No, I'm just playing. No, but like really, really think about it. That's the only thing. That's kind of the thing. And they came. How do you say? They came together. Like they came as a squad. They came, and it's something that they put together. Like it's more than just one. Vrabel, thank you, Raider Room. Vrabel, yeah. Anyways, but yeah, I hear you, bro. Like I get it, but you know what I'm saying. We are Raider fans. This is the regime, and yeah, it looks like shit. You know what I mean? Let me ask. For me, I hope they can change the narrative. Okay. All right. Well, they're doing it. BDQ like they are, bro. They really, really are. You know what I mean? So, let me get back to this, bro, and then we'll go from there. Shit. Everybody, one of the homies. We're having a conversation this morning. One of my homies, Raider Earn. What's good, bro? West Side Media.
Raider Rain Cloud in this bitch. What's happening?
No, man. We good. Chilling. Good morning. How are you doing this? Good morning. That I woke you up at 6 o'clock this morning.
I'm doing good and everything. I'm just hearing just toilet water talk. That's all.
Of course you are. But I'm gonna finish my toilet water talk and then we can get to that.
Oh, okay.
he converted. And it's not the fact that he converted these that separates him. It's just the fact that.
So look, pretty much, the Rams are 8-6, so and apparently they're supposed to be one of the great defenses, right? Apparently, right? 11-3. 11. Can you see my mouse? Is that 13? 11-3? Is that? Aaron, can you see that, bro? I don't know. Let me move this. Let me make it. See right there. It's right there.
I know, but what's crazy is the Rams were 8-6, and I think the Rams.
But it doesn't matter, man. 11-3.
They won the Super Bowl.
So many quarterbacks won't dare to make this throw because they don't believe they can. Again,
see, look, they don't believe that they can. And guess what Derek Carr used to do? Didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to do. He would be scared.
Pressure in his face. This first one to Kendrick Bourne, he just fires a strike in between defenders, no hesitation. Couldn't even step up. And the second throw.
So this is the second throw.
2. Right here. He has even more pressure in his face. And if Stafford or Brady or Rodgers made this throw, it's a miracle. But nobody talks about it the same way.
Thank you.
Nigga, because that receiver he would have walked in for 7 if that would have been Stafford or Rodgers. He had to slow way the fuck down for that pass. What are you talking about?
If it's Jimmy. But you see how many guys are hunting down on him right here. He isn't able to step up.
Carr would have even thrown that? Carr would have overthrown him.
Nigga, look! This receiver that had to stop for that pass. Watch.
All arm. Like he doesn't even can't even see his target well. He just
matter.
kind of chucks it up there and is.
Did he catch it? It's Emmanuel Sanders. He's supposed to adjust to the ball. Was it windy that night? I don't know. Windy in LA? No, probably not. But it was in the Bay though.
That was in San Francisco. I don't think it was. It's usually not windy around that.
It's 11-3.
11.
So
it could be
night game.
It possible. It's possible.
See? All right. There you go. Nah.
Arm gets hit as well while he's throwing it.
And he gets hit as well. Look.
Lays it almost perfectly in stride downfield. And that's not easy. Even though he's wide open, that is one of the hardest throws. It fits
that narrator
so
lying. He said he threw it almost perfectly. I'm mainly showing stride. That nigga lying.
He said the word almost. Almost is not perfect.
All right. Because it's one of my favorite.
One he's playing against. Okay, so they're 1-10. Oh, this is okay. Yeah, there's a little narrative that he was talking about this, that he brought them back okay. Remember, 1-10 right here.
We go. Not too.
And I was mistaken. He won 5 in a row. He won 5 in a row when he came to the Niners. They had Kittle. They had everybody that they have now. They won 5 in a row. Then he won the first 3 of the next season.
Too long ago, but I'm mainly showing this because it's one of my favorite throws, if not my favorite throw from Jimmy that he's ever made. It's up there. So
I don't really agree with this one. It's a decent throw because I watched this shit. It's a decent throw. I'm like, it's all right. But I mean, what he says, just watch the play. It's actually really good.
It's had a lot of good ones. It's 3rd and 8, and just watch this pass again. Pressure in his face. Does this all the time, man. He lays it out there perfectly. To Trent Taylor. It's
right over that was a nice throw. It's not the best throw, but
dying, bro.
He does got some nice throws,
you
bro.
Cannot,
and he's an efficient quarterback. I'm not gonna front, bro, but he's not gonna be that dynamic, like down the field. You want to have a shootout with Patrick Mahomes? I don't think Jimmy G's gonna get you a shootout with Patrick Mahomes.
He was going in a shootout with them for the Super Bowl, bro.
When?
It doesn't matter, but the thing is, look, he faced. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He faced. Okay, McDaniels has a gripe against the Broncos, right? They fired him and put this whole narrative out, right? So he couldn't do whatever he did, right? Blah blah blah. Screwed him.
I don't want to hear his excuses.
Right? There's that narrative, right, bro? And then Jimmy G, like, bro, he got beat by Mahomes. You think he doesn't want to beat Mahomes on a consistent basis? The guy that took away the Super Bowl?
You think that little Honda Accord that parks next to my car doesn't want to beat my car badly, but you know what I'm saying? It just doesn't have the ability.
Okay, but the thing is, though, if you're in a tag team race, and then if you're in a tag team race and that motherfucker has a turbo on it and it gets you it gets you there fucking 5/8 of the way. And then you fucking hand it off to everybody else and let them motherfuckers race, bro. And see, we can't use the car analogy because it's one element. I see what you're saying on the level of it, but yet at the same time, bro, we can't do that. You know what I mean? He's a top 5 quarterback,
bro. We're looking at cherry picked categories as well.
But that's true. That could be bias. Because he did say at the beginning, it could be a little bit biased because he was chomping at the bit to do this. And even though those could be skewed, but yet he's okay. Is all right. There's a picture. I'm gonna show you right now that I seen on IG, bro. I knew I took a picture of it. Hold up real quick. Okay, close. That part. Pretty much it shows regular season wins, 38 playoff wins, 4 Raiders. Since Jimmy G became a full-time starter in 2017, the Raiders have 36 wins, 0 playoffs. Jimmy G has 38 with 4 playoff wins. And the thing is, though, he helped that team.
He played on complete teams, bro. We haven't had a complete team since 19.
There was no such thing as a complete team.
The 49ers are pretty much as close as a complete team, bro.
There was no such thing. Did you just hear what you said? Pretty much close. There was no such thing as a perfect team, bro.
That's giving you the benefit of the doubt.
There would never be in football, and that's the great thing about football. There will never be the perfect because
no. I didn't use the word perfect. I use complete.
Okay, complete. Okay, well, complete. Nothing's ever going to be complete, bro. Nothing will ever be done. The earth will never stop moving. The NFL will never stop changing, bro. There's always changing.
The
You have to adjust on
1994
a daily.
49ers were a complete team. There was no position across that board that you can look at and say that, that's a weak spot.
If they were
That's
a complete team. Okay, right. And you know what? You're right. Because they had a quarterback that came in and did what they had to do. But the first quarterback got them there. Look at how many games did Purdy play? He played what, 4, 5? Okay, 4 or 5, whatever. And then he got hurt. So that's 5 games. He got hurt, and he's going to be out for 8 months. So then who was next? They had no quarterback. So they're not a complete
Watch what Purdy's
team,
going to do this year, bro. Just watch.
Okay. Well, I mean, we'll see. Like, I mean, at this point, for him to do whatever he does, salute. I don't care. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But our quarterback now, Jimmy G, got them a winning season while he was there. Our backup that everyone's screaming for, everybody was asking for a bridge quarterback. This is it.
This is your bridge quarterback that you was
This is
asking
your bridge
for.
quarterback. Now, as long as they draft the fucking, quarterback in the draft, then we go there and we good. We're just gonna roll with the punches. We haven't even grabbed defense yet, bro. We haven't even started with defense. Epps is a good kid and a good player, bro. And the other ones are just depth. Face on, all that stuff. That's just all just depth. Spillane, that's depth.
Definitely. Even Tillery is going to end up being depth because we need a bigger name than that.
Yeah,
not necessarily a bigger name, but a bigger production person in the middle.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean? For me, bro, that's kind of like where I'm at. Let's just watch one more, bro, and I'm gonna roll this up because I didn't even smoke shit.
Walk over to him and hand it off better.
Oh, relax.
He couldn't have. Impossible. He threw it perfect. And it's just something that he'll take the shot. I used that aspect of luck. Just think about it. How many times have you seen Jimmy throw over the middle and nobody can stop it? Well, he must be pretty damn good at it then. Josh Allen's trigger happy. Mahomes can scramble for days. Rodgers is a back shoulder demon. Lamar can juke anyone. Every quarterback has his strengths, and every great quarterback has a specific strength that teams can't stop but only can hope to contain. Jimmy has
stop
it.
that for a second, Lo.
Yeah.
I want to point something out. What I would like to point out here is I see a lot of those dimes across the middle. Are they nice passes? Yeah, they're very nice passes, but you also have to remember how the 49ers were built, bro. They are built with fucking Deebo Samuel and George Kittle. So if George Kittle clears out the middle, then that opens up the middle wide open. So that's why you can see a lot of efficiency across the middle. We don't have that clear out tight end that's going to attract everybody to pull out of the middle. You understand what I'm saying?
Well,
I'm not saying that. Okay, so according to everybody else, we had a top 3 tight end. You can't replace that.
Well, the only thing about a top, okay, if you put all the 3 years together, Darren Waller.
I understand. That's why I didn't like
Darren Waller would be a top 3, but you have to put 3 years together.
But that's why I put those words in there. That's why I put that clause according to everybody else.
Right. But see, the thing is, though, if he played every single year, he'd be number 1. But that's not going to happen. He's on the other side of 30. You know what I mean? His body is broken down a little bit more. You know what I mean? And he's showing that he can't take hits. He doesn't know at this point, doesn't know how to take hits. Because, and I think that was his biggest problem, bro. Because if you ever seen him, he takes hits like a receiver. You know what I mean? His legs are too high, and he's always, I don't know, man. He's always trying to twist, and I don't know, bro. Like, he just runs awkwardly to me. I don't know. He just can't take hits. Renfro knows how to stay away from hits. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's his game style. You know what I mean? Some players come in like Lynch goes heads up because they're different style of players, right? So when they converted, he was a receiver. Darren Waller was a receiver. So him being a little bit older, if he slimmed up and you pushed him out as a receiver, he's going to cook everybody, bro. And that's what I was saying for a long time. I think they were misusing him. If they would have brought this kid in from him and have him as a number 2, bro, a lot of people didn't want to hear that. But I thought, because he was getting banged up and because he'll be being tackled by smaller guys, it will be easier on him overall as the number 2. But regardless of whatever, and even though the draft is loaded, Holly, and everyone's saying that, hey, shout out to Nate, bro. What's up, brother? How you guys doing, man? But yeah, and M85, there is a lot of we got to get a tight end for sure, and there is a lot of tight ends. But the thing is, the rookies. You know what I mean? They're going to be coming in. We don't need that. And even though they're going to go through the steps and everything like that, I want somebody that we can say, okay, we got him, we're cool with him, and we're going to move forward. And it's a solid piece. You know what I mean?
Another problem with these tight ends is that I think that they're so good that they're going to go. What's up, Hyro? I think that they're going to go mid-first round, and we're not going to take a tight end at 7, bro. I don't give a damn how good he is. That defense has to be addressed. So I think them tight ends are going to go before we even draft it in our second-round pick.
What up, Ja? Hey, Perryman's gone. Shit. Salute, bro. Hey, I want to get back to this right here. You know what's funny about that? Waller takes his rap career more seriously in the NFL. That is fucking all true, bro. Like, for real.
That's quite possible.
It is. And you know what? The thing is, so that's why I think Renfro's going to stay, because Renfro gets it. Renfro wants to play ball. So them giving him that money, he wants to stay there. Why not learn fucking Edelman's role, beef up, and just do what he got to do, bro? He has hands, and he's a baller, bro. So the thing is, going back to Waller and all this shit, that's what I'm saying. They're getting rid of people that aren't focused. You see what I'm saying? And like everyone's saying that, like, oh man, we need this, and these guys want to get paid, bro. I want football players, bro.
I feel like they're getting rid of the people that ain't bought into their system. They're not yes men. Anybody that's like, man, this is some weird shit going on. They're like, oh, you're gone.
Yeah. Oh shit, we got the OG homie right now. Ben in the building. What's good, bro? What up?
What up?
What up, Ben?
Let me get back to this.
Hey, Ben, I wanted to cuss you out, bro. I didn't appreciate being woke up like that.
Oh, sorry. I actually just got done bashing somebody's head with a hammer before I joined the live stream. Just want to let you know.
Stupid.
God damn.
Yeah, my bad. I forgot. Not everybody's got a sick, twisted mind like I do. That's on me.
Nah,
yeah, cool. Definitely.
Yeah.
What's up, bro? How you doing this morning?
Shit, all right. I'm all right, bro. I'm all right. Just I left work early. I had a fucking doctor's appointment with my psych doctor this morning. So.
Oh, okay. You tell you crazy?
No. It's pretty much just an update on how my mental health and shit is going. It's pretty much all that was.
You good, bro? Everything right?
No, not really, but I'm all right. I'm surviving. I have my own issues that I deal with every single day, but this isn't really about that. So
yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that later, bro. Whenever, you know what I'm saying, like for real.
I mean, you guys know I'm comfortable with you guys. I talk to you guys about this shit almost every day.
Oh,
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
We all have demons, bro. That's the reason why, like, I don't want to come on here and spill all my shit. I forget what movie it was. It was like this one dude was bitching about. I got this bitching to somebody on the bus about their problems. Motherfucker, I got my own goddamn problems, and that's how I feel. Like that's the reason why I don't really talk about everybody's got their own issues. You feel me?
Well, I mean, like I know, like the low light show that I do. We're gonna, that I want to kind of focus in on that one. You know what I mean? Sunday Fun Day is gonna be a little bit different.
I love all of you guys, bro, but there's like some shit that like I just don't talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I got you. No, that's fine, bro, and you don't have to, brother. Yeah, I mean,
no, I know. Like I said, you guys, we're all in a group chat. We talk every single day. You guys, for the most part, you guys know where my mindset's at. I'm all right, man. Just just dealing with my daily shit, you know.
I know. I got
one of the main reasons why I started fucking with them shroomies, bro, like once a week, because those things really help me, dude. Like if I could take them every day, I probably would, but I can't, bro. I have all my priorities, bro. I have a job and all that shit. You know what I mean?
You're living like Alice in Wonderland and shit. You take that shit every day.
Yeah. Well, at the same time though, you can't really take shroomies every day. You could microdose, but like they're psychedelics. You build up an immunity to them really fast. That's why like a lot of people can't trip in back-to-back days because you build up an immunity to them. That's why shrooms aren't addictive. They're not addictive because how fast your body becomes immune to them. You can't really get addicted. Like I remember I tried to take my shroomies because I forgot, like it was 2 weeks ago. I took the shroomies on the podcast and I took them on Black Saturday. I didn't even feel them on Black Saturday. The only thing they did is they kept me awake. They made it to where I didn't get tired. Yeah. Other than that, like I felt nothing.
Yeah.
Because my body was building up immunity.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you start building immunity. I had to take a week off too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I only take like fucking like 1.3 something, 3.5 milligrams, just little pills. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's cool though. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own shit.
I would way rather microdose, bro, and do those than be stuck on any kind of pharmaceuticals, bro.
Bro, I can't do more. No, bro. Trust me.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Utterly, completely agree with you, bro.
Nigga, I'm about to take my pharmaceuticals right now. Shit.
The pharmaceuticals that I take, I'm about to take right now. I really don't like drinking neither, bro. But like, I don't know, man.
Yeah. No, just I mean, man, we'll get there, bro. Just takes time, bro.
That's why I try to just stick with like light beers and shit. You know what I mean? I don't fuck around with like full blown Budweisers or full blown like Coors because that shit'll fuck you up, dude.
Right? No, I hear you. I know we all smoke too.
I don't know, bro. Like, cause my dad was like a big time alcoholic, so it's like every time I think about that when I drink a beer, it just fucking brings me down and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Well, fuck it, man. We got the Raiders too to bring us down. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, I'm here for that. I can help you out anytime you want to be brought down. Just let me know.
And we got her for that, and then we got to fight. Fight Earn. He's our intern demon.
You got Ben to be negative during the season, and you got me for the off season.
Yeah, bro,
this shit in shifts.
Nah, but like what we were saying behind, we were talking earlier this morning, and it's like still sharp and still. We need that pushback, you know what I mean, and everything, because it only makes us better. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna go at each other's throats, but bro, like, man, we'll shake it off.
Like, I fuck with y'all heavy, bro. Like, I've Instagram's been around for what, like almost a fucking decade, bro. I've never had one until I met you boys, bro. And I was like, I fuck with y'all, so I got one so I can communicate with y'all, bro. Otherwise, I don't like if you guys look at my Instagram or my Twitter, bro. Like, I don't post nothing on my shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I literally only got that shit to conversate with the people that I conversate with. Every now and then I might promote my shit, like my show on Instagram or something. But in all honesty, bro, like, I don't like sitting there typing out hella shit. Like,
I
fuck
hate
all
doing
that, bro.
shit,
I just
bro.
fire up my show. That's why I try to do a schedule so I don't need to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I just got me an Instagram originally just to look at the badass models on there. Like, god damn, bro. Instagram, I got some bad ones.
You got me on one, bro, and I'm like, man, I gotta stop following. Hey, what do you think about Miles Jack, bro?
I like Miles Jack. I think he's getting up there in age, though, man.
Yeah.
He's only like 30 years old, bro. He could play
only 30. That's old, man.
He could play any of the three he could play any of the three linebacker positions. That's what I like about him. You could play.
I mean, I like him, bro. I'm just tired of the Raiders going out and shooting their shot on the aging fucking veterans, bro. What up, Dirty? I don't. That has Earn and everybody both signings. I mean, yeah, I get it. You got to have veterans, bro. But like veterans that don't have nothing left in the tank, bro. Like, I'm good off that, bro. I mean, the Steelers have a need for linebacker. Why the fuck did they let him go? Obviously, he has some kind of issue.
The Steelers are deep in their front seven. Their front seven is off the charts.
Not at middle linebacker though, bro. They just got rid of Devin Bush. They just got rid of Spillane, and now they got rid of Jack. Those are like all their middle linebackers, bro.
Yeah, so
3-4, you need middle linebackers.
So either they're gonna go for linebackers, or they got
everybody. Yeah, Miles. Okay, he's 27. Okay, well, see, I like Miles Jack. But see, the thing is, it's
that's not bad.
He's credit.
No, that's not at all.
No, that's not. I thought he was 30, but I don't know, bro. When I look at Miles Jack, I think of why did the Steelers let him go? You know what I mean? He's not like he would cost them a bunch of money or something. They have a need for middle linebacker, but they let their middle linebacker go. It just don't make sense, man.
Yeah,
something's fishy about that.
Maybe
bro.
It's a scheme fit, bro.
You might be right, but all of their linebackers are a scheme fit. Devin Bush, fucking Spillane, and fucking Miles Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Possible.
And it's kind of weird, right? To see linebackers not work in Pittsburgh. Usually Pittsburgh always has great linebackers. They're like the 49ers, bro. They're like linebacker central.
Yep.
And to see linebackers going over there and not making it work is kind of concerning, bro. That's like a linebacker playing for the 49ers and being trash, bro. Like the Niners always have good linebackers. Why the fuck are you trash?
Yeah.
And Miles Jack, one of his bane. I just because I see Jaws comment. One of Miles Jack's biggest thing coming out of college was he's fast. He's fast, but I don't know, man. At this point, I really don't know what to think about free agency because all the players that not only that I wanted, but like the big time players that we needed, we didn't get. So at this point, I really don't give a fuck who we get, bro.
The New England way that they draft, bro, they're usually not taking big name players, bro. They're taking scheme fits. They're not taking like because
they want to save money so they can build a championship team.
They have to save money.
The Raiders are the kind of team back in the day, bro, that would just go try to build their entire team through fucking free agency, bro.
Yep.
We haven't done that in a long time, but I don't know, man.
I got a question. Like, how many of our draft picks that we drafted this past year actually played?
Munford played, Zamir White played, Parham played, Neil Farrell played. I believe Malcolm. I think almost all of them played at some point.
Okay.
Now, in terms of starting, I think Parham started. I think Neil Farrell started.
Not even starting. It was just like maybe significant playing time, but I don't even know how to measure the threshold of what's significant and what's not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, even Luke Masterson and Deion Butler, those guys were undrafted. They got playing time too.
Yeah, that's out of necessity, not because they earned it. That's because Denzel Perryman went down, and then fucking Blake Martinez quit in the middle of the season. That's why they had significant playing time.
Well, no, I don't have a lot of Martinez. The reason why he did that is because he was over here selling fucking Pokemon cards, bro, and he's just out of it, bro. He just
Blake Martinez has been in the league for a long time, man. It's not like he was a player that had just been in the league for a couple of seasons. We got him. He had been in the B League for a while already.
Yeah.
And I mean, that wouldn't be the first player that retired when he was on the Raiders. You guys remember when we brought in Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie and he fucking retired like during the game?
Mm-hmm. Yep. During the fucking game. That was crazy, bro. Damn, I forgot about that shit, man.
Yeah, Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie quit in the middle of the game, dude, and then retired right after the game was over.
You know what sucks? When I turn around and I look at highlights and I only see 3 minutes, I'm like, yeah.
Was it Vontae Davis or Sean Smith? That was Vontae Davis. You guys remember when Vontae Davis, he retired in the middle of the game. He said, I retire, bro, on the Colts.
Yeah.
He retired right in the middle of the game. Dude was like, nope, I'm retiring.
Bro.
Yep.
Halftime.
Yeah. See, Cool Kev makes a point. What the hell?
Hey, and I need to go through my mods.
Hell no.
I need to go through my mods. I need to go through my mods and make this public now. Somebody blocked Cool Kev on my channel.
Really? Oh, somebody blocked Lonnie too.
It was me. I blocked Cool Kev for being dry, bro. He needs some water.
And nobody. See, the thing is this is my issue, bro.
I didn't block him.
They didn't block him during my live stream. If you guys don't know this, right? If you go back and watch a previous live stream, so say, for example, if I was to watch Lowe's live stream from yesterday, I have access to his chat. So even though the stream is not live, they can watch an old stream and block people from the chat, and they won't be on your next show. Yeah. That's why I'm going to start turning my live chat replays off, because you can make it to where they can watch your stream back again, but they can't see the chat.
Oh, see, mine's off. See, that's what I was trying to put that shit on because I was trying to read it because I didn't realize, like, we'll talk. Well, like, you know how StreamYard, you can put it on the back and you can see the chat, like, as it's going. Like, see, I don't see. Right. So I thought you could see it on the replay, but my replays, it doesn't. So that's good that I can't do that, though. So cool. I'll just leave it off.
Hey, and you're right, EJ. It could have been accidental, because remember the other day when we kept trying to time people out and they kept saying errors and shit, and apparently I blocked somebody. That could have been what happened. I don't know, but
but
Kev hit me up and was like, "Bro, I couldn't type in your shit yesterday." I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Can you check if I'm blocked?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll check for you right now." And yep, sure enough, he was blocked.
Hey, but that's true right there, though, bro. Right there, what he's saying is, and shout out to Kev, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's been down forever. You know what I mean? But hey, we got Dirty in the background. What's up, bro? Backstage. Good morning. Good morning, bro.
Hey.
Good, man.
What up, Dirty?
You sound sexy as hell, cuz. And you all, damn, what's up, cuz?
That nigga got his bedroom voice on and shit. Very white.
I just woke up, nigga. What the fuck you want me to have, nigga? I just woke up.
Never fine.
Hey, look in the fucking, what's it called? Look in the group chat, y'all. Fucking Prezi just sent me some hella funny shit. I forwarded to the group chat. Hey, pull it up on the show. Prezi, Digital Prezi.
I thought you said crazy. We gotta remember him crazy. I ain't met him, man.
I gotta jump to the end chat, man. You guys be going off in here. Hold on.
Yeah, it's funny. Try to use the rush hour shit.
Let's see. Let's see real quick.
So how y'all doing, man? Update me, man. I missed everything yesterday. I was at work. What the fuck did we do? What didn't we do? Or you know what I mean?
Basically, to sum it all up, the Raiders still suck, and we still suck.
And Josh McDaniels is still our coach.
He's still a bitch. Yeah, basically.
But now I was speaking for Ern, but other than that, no, we didn't do shit yesterday, dude.
We got Philip. We brought Tillery back. You already know about that. Tillery's back.
We brought Tillery back yesterday, right?
We brought Tillery back. That's one thing we did do yesterday. Yeah.
Brandon Faison is coming back.
Ain't nobody concerned about him, bro. He
Well,
won't
I
make the
mean,
roster.
shit, it's something that happened yesterday.
Yeah, I know. He won't make the
Brandon
roster.
Faison didn't happen yesterday. That was the day before
No,
yesterday.
that happened Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, I
Or
remember
Monday.
that.
God damn, I don't remember. These days
That's
blend
literally
together for
nothing
me and
happened
shit.
yesterday besides Tillery.
Oh crap!
No, something happened yesterday, man. I heard there were screaming matches. People were
Hold on,
yelling at each other.
Oh, on Low Show, of
yeah,
course. When you get motherfucking Ern and JT on the same panel, bro, it's gonna be fucking arguments, bro.
But it don't be
I
me and
heard
JT
JT
arguing, bro. It'd be
was
us
on the
frying
same
everybody.
page, though.
Me and JT always on the same page.
On the same page.
Hey, so for because I see some people in the chat saying Faison sucks. I wouldn't say Faison sucks. He's not a number 1 or a number 2 corner though, because you guys forget Faison came in. Faison came in for
That's a good lineup.
year
That's the
before
starting
last,
lineup.
and when we made the year we made the playoffs, the year we made the playoffs against the Bengals. Faison was our starting cornerback for like the last 6 games or something. The first interception the Raiders had all year that year was from Brandon Faison.
Yeah, but when a meat makes the roster and you don't, you're not there.
Well, I think Brandon Faison got exited out because I don't think he was a scheme fit. I think they thought he was a Gus Bradley guy. The same reason why, because he pretty much cleaned out all of Gus Bradley guys.
Yeah. Then why bring him back?
Yeah, that's weird. That is the weird thing. I don't know why they would bring him back.
I mean, you look at that's a hard one, Mike. You know what I mean? That's a hard one because you got all these rookie corners that are still on deals that are depth pieces. So, I mean, I understand it, right? But here's my thing: how do you keep signing depth when you have no fucking starters?
Man,
I think it's more of a less that we're gonna be drafting more cornerbacks in this draft, and we need people like them to kind of show them the way, dog. I'm
better
thinking
fucking draft more defensive tackles than cornerbacks, bro. We draft from the outside in all the time, and that shit don't pan out for us. Better draft from the inside out.
That's why Son Joku. I don't know if you guys seen Son Joku's video, but I watched his video and he said the Raiders should take a corner at 7. If
that nigga tweaking,
no, there's no way, bro. Like, I mean, if there's no defensive tackle worthy at 7, corner is the least of our concern right now, bro.
Hey, you guys go to hold it down. I'll be right back. I gotta go.
Defenses have proved that if you can have a good pass rush and a good front 7, it will make up for a mediocre back end. It's not the other way around. You can't have an elite back end, and it's not going to make up for a mediocre front 4.
Dirty, you'll understand. You'll understand what I'm saying with this one. I don't give a fuck if you have Deion Sanders as your left corner and Charles Woodson as your right corner. They're gonna get beat if there's no pressure on that quarterback.
Yeah, if you got motherfucking Deion and Willie Brown at corner, but you got motherfucking Cleveland Farrell, 2 Cleveland Farrells at defensive end, those dudes are gonna get their boots smoked all game.
Yep.
Hey,
you better stop talking about Creep before he go off in Frisco. Like Arden Key.
I think Lee is going to be a monster in Frisco.
He's got a great supporting cast. I don't want to go that far yet because Maurice Hurst was a real good player too. He went over there and didn't do shit.
Hey, did you guys see Jalen Carter didn't do so good in his pro day?
Bro, Jalen Carter didn't even finish his drills, bro.
To be honest with y'all, I kind of don't even want that dude, bro. He's over. Apparently, he came in overweight. They're saying that now he has a concern that he might not even want to play football. Like, no, bro, I'm good, bro. I don't know how good he looks on tape.
Play football. But look, if that's the case, if we're going to pass on him, then we'd be looking at that defensive tackle from Baylor, Siaka Ika. This motherfucker looks like the next best thing.
You know who's better than him? The dude from Pitt, bro. Clancy or something, bro. He's projected a first-round pick. That Ika dude's projected as a second-round pick. That dude Clancy or whatever from Pitt, bro, he's a monster, bro.
What about Mozzie from Michigan? Mozzie.
So I wouldn't call him a monster as much as I would call him a hell of a surprise to everybody at the combine. He's not a monster, you know what I mean? He just jumped up out of nowhere. I mean, let's be honest. Before the combine, he wasn't really on anybody's board. You know what I mean? He was on. Yeah, I understand you liked him. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? When we talking about this, we talk about how they have people in the top this, top that, and we had said it before the before the combine. Let's put our brakes and talk about a fantasy draft, because there's going to be people who come to the combine that don't nobody know nothing about, and all of a sudden these motherfuckers' draft stock is going to raise. And he is one of those guys. Nobody was talking. He wasn't nobody's first day board until he hit them numbers at the motherfucking combine. So I'm gonna wait and watch some more film on him, see what it is. As far as Jalen Carter, I was big on bringing him in until that car accident shit happened and got brought up. You know what I mean? And then that to me signaled a character flaw in the dude. And now his pro day and that, character flaws, bro. That's not what you want in the first round.
Yeah. You can't have a dude that
driving, bro.
Yeah, but Ern, you can't have a
bro.
dude that's accepting that has a history of accepting like street fucking races, bro. Because it'll probably happen again, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's in Georgia on country roads. Look, it's in Georgia on country roads. That's what they do out there.
So it don't matter.
Imagine what he's gonna do in Vegas. Yeah,
it's a character flaw.
I mean, but it's not like a huge character flaw, bro. It's
It
not
is
something
a
that
huge character flaw.
No, it's not.
He was drunk.
Street
Too,
racing
Ern.
is
He
not
was drunk
huge.
driving too. He was like double the legal limit street racing, bro.
If he was double the legal limit, then it would have been a felony, Ben.
Yep.
Well,
I heard he wasn't even drinking. I heard he wasn't even.
No.
I heard he
The
wasn't.
thing is, it's Georgia. Even if he was sober street racing in California, that would have been a fucking felony. I'm an ex-illegal street
Raiders
racer,
don't
bro.
play
I know
in
what the fuck a
California.
felony is.
You know, there's some cover up right there for him too, guys. So
It
you know
is,
what I mean?
but here's the thing, when you cover up for somebody like that, bro, and you don't allow them to fix the issue, it's going to continue.
And let's not act
Vegas,
like,
especially in Vegas.
let's not act like Josh Jacobs didn't damn near kill himself the first year in Vegas. Let's not forget that Nate Hobbs already has 2 speeding tickets over 100 miles an hour. Let's not forget that fucking Henry Ruggs killed somebody by speeding, bro. That, as much as I like Jalen, I don't think the Raiders would be, exactly, BDQ. After the Ruggs issue, bro, I don't think they would make that move.
They're not making that move, bro.
Hold on real quick, guys. I'm gonna see if we can hear this.
Trying to fucking win, bro. You got to short that defense. You got to short up that middle of that defense.
Too much of a risk at 7, though, Ern. If it wasn't 7, it'd probably be worth taking the risk. But at 7, you can't take that risk, bro.
I'm taking
that risk.
That pick has too much value, Ern. That pick has way too much value. If we were to trade down to like 15 and he was there, then yeah, maybe you take that risk, bro. But not at 7, bro.
You talking about
Tyree Wilson, baby, from Texas Tech. Tyree Wilson.
We can't take him. I mean, we could take him, but Chandler Jones isn't coming off that field, man. He's the
Dirty said he's retiring. He's about to retire, huh, Dirty?
Okay, well, if he does, then I'm all with that, bro. Let's go.
I want to
honestly believe Chandler Jones is going to retire.
He should retire.
Honestly, believe last year.
First, baby boy.
But financially, it doesn't make sense for him to retire when he's already got money that's guaranteed coming on the books. Like,
okay, I got a question, guys.
It does financially make sense.
I got a question, though. So JT's over here saying that this isn't the first issue with him in Georgia, right? Okay. Now, how many issues are there? Like, how many different times has he done this? Now, if there's multiple, if it's twice, 3, all right, yeah,
3.
I'm cool. But at the same time, I mean, he can be regulated, and he also can be traded because it'll be a rookie contract, and he is to be the 7th overall, so it won't be a lot of money. Character flaws can be fixed in a sense because
it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
Well, it's not ours, so I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? But
it's a lot of money.
So would you rather? So you rather take a risk somewhere else?
I would.
Hey, he's sounding like a
anybody you draft is a risk, bro. I mean, let's just be honest. Any and everybody that you draft is a risk, right? But here's the thing: you also, if you see the signs, don't ignore them.
Well, obviously,
that's one of our biggest issues is we see signs and we fucking ignore them, and then the player don't work out for us.
But he also fucking.
Hey, wasn't Ruggs fucking up too? Like his cousin died from racing and all that shit too?
Yeah, Ruggs' best friend died from drunk driving.
Yeah.
A drunk
That
driver
wasn't Ruggs.
hit him or killed him or something like that.
But he
Yeah,
was speeding
that
also.
was his cousin. That wasn't him.
So there might be a thing out
Ruggs
there.
had a squeaky clean record going into that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the first time Ruggs had ever been in trouble.
Yeah. So yeah.
Hey,
so,
that
okay,
shit
well,
woke
then,
up
yeah,
Jacobs.
then-
That crash woke up Jacobs, boy. Shit.
He almost
Yeah,
killed
well-
himself, bro. They said he
I
hit that
know.
shit going at least 90, bro.
So Josh
Wow.
said he's going to 12 months probation, $1,000 fine, 80 hours of community service.
That's cool. I mean, I knew he was going to get that anyways. That
Yeah,
still
so,
doesn't
I mean,
change the
that's
fact
just-
that I
yeah,
don't
that's-
want him.
And regardless, bro, like Dirty, regardless of whatever, bro, let him just be on the field, bro. If we can keep him on the field and Crosby can get a
Too
hold of
much
him
of
and
a
get in
risk,
his
Lo.
ear, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro.
Too much of a risk, Lo. You don't draft a player like that in the top 10, bro.
All right, then
Bro.
we're going. Then
We
we're going-
need
then
a
we're gonna have to
player
go
at
fucking what's his
7.
name?
When you have the 7th pick, bro, we need somebody that come in that has a squeaky clean record, bro, that is a dominant player. Dude, yeah, he's a
Okay,
dominant
if that's
player.
the case, then who are we trading for?
We
Because
ain't
we
trading
need
for
a defensive
nobody.
end.
Hey,
I mean,
I'll be
defensive
right back,
tackle, I'm sorry.
man. I'll be right back.
We can still get
Alright.
defensive tackles in the draft. We're just not going to get him.
Okay, so then we're going corner then.
Yeah, the best position on the board, bro. Defensively.
And that's what I've been
So
saying.
for me, it's best position as long as it's front 7. It has to be front 7.
But we can't reach at 7, though. Ernie.
Yeah,
If
we're not
gonna take a
reaching that
defensive
linebacker.
tackle, we got to trade back. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We can't reach. We've been reaching for too long.
No.
None of them defensive tackles outside of Carter are worthy of a top 10 pick. The
What if
only
we-
players that are going to be there at 7 that are going to
Okay,
be
fine.
working without a reach is one of them corners, Gonzalez or the corner from Illinois. Maybe Will Anderson slips or that
Right.
defense, that pass rusher, Tyree Wilson. Those are going to be players that are going to be worthy of that pick. I feel like
It's
anything
got
other
to
than
be
that
top
is
7.
going to be a reach.
I mean, it's got to be front 7. It's got to be front 7 at 7 for me.
But so the value of a defensive tackle, though, after Jalen Carter isn't even like almost in the, some of them are valued as a late first round pick.
Look,
So
bro,
would you
for
take somebody
years-
that's
for
valued
years
as
we've
a
been
late
taking
first round pick?
fucking
So they're saying
corners, bro.
Witherspoon.
For years we've been taking corners at number 1.
I don't
Gary
want a
O'Connor,
corner, Ern.
DJ
I know, I
Hayden.
get it. I know.
Motherfucking-
You don't build your defense like that.
That's what I'm
What
saying.
about
You
the
got to build
defense-
this shit
what
from the
about-
inside out, bro. This is gonna tell me, are they serious about building this defense or not? If they're fucking around, they're gonna take fucking safety or a corner. If
What
they're
about
serious, they're
Tyree
gonna
Wilson?
take front 7.
What about Tyree Wilson?
I like Tyree Wilson if fucking Chandler Jones retired.
Even if he doesn't. Trade him.
He's not going to get on the. He's not going to be on the field enough to be worthy of a 7th pick, in my opinion.
Look, Chandler
Where is
Jones.
Darius
look,
Slay going?
what I
Darius
want,
Slay already went back to Philadelphia.
back to
Dirty, he
Philly.
re-signed.
What I want everybody to know is that
After they release
when you're
him?
an edge rusher,
Yeah.
you can play. When you're an edge rusher, you can play outside linebacker or defensive end, and Chandler Jones can play
Believe that.
either or. And so I'm pretty sure Tyree Wilson, if he's an edge, he could play either or. So they're going to be interchangeable. You can have them both out there
But
at the
they're
same
still
time,
a defensive end, Ern.
but they
that's
can
still
play
a
outside
defensive end.
linebacker.
But look,
Outside
he's
linebacker. The only
17.
thing an outside linebacker is a defensive end and a 3-4. That's all an outside linebacker is, bro.
Do you think Chandler Jones will be better standing up as a defensive end?
You can't put a player like Chandler Jones or Tyree Wilson and put him in a zone coverage, dude. There's no fucking way.
Okay, then
No
we're
way. They'll get
bro.
their boots smoked.
Bro, we
Okay,
can,
then
we can
regardless of whatever-
we're supposed to be playing a multiple defensive front, bro. So there should be different times. We shouldn't be pigeonholed in the fucking 4-3 all the time.
And at this point, you said best defensive player, and that's not going to be Witherspoon because Witherspoon's going to probably most likely be gone. They have him at 7. I will go Wilson.
Witherspoon and
You guys-
Gonzalez are worth 7, but I don't want corner, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So
saying.
what is this?
I don't
What is this multiple front thing you guys keep talking about? Because you know what, I didn't see it last year.
I didn't see it neither,
I
bro.
didn't. I didn't see.
it
I didn't see
These
them
motherfuckers ran
change.
four
Multiple
down
fronts.
linemen here.
That's why
Yeah.
that's why my terminologies were supposed to be running this multiple front defense. So according to that, this would fit what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, we didn't run any of that last year, so I'm past that multiple front shit.
I seen this in a motherfucking 3-3-5 or whatever, 3 fucking something, a 3 down lineman nickel, like 90% of the fucking time.
I
haven't even heard of
saw
this
trash. I saw trash all season, bro. So I'm gonna just be honest, man. You can hate me, you can dislike me, you can call me not a real fan, all of that, bro. But I'm gonna tell you what I saw last year,
Yeah.
and what I saw was trash.
Well, I will tell you one thing. Bro. The Raiders didn't have no motherfucking talent outside of motherfucking Max Crosby all last year. You know what I'm saying?
So check this
Nate
out.
Hobbs
So,
was
hey,
supposed.
hold up.
Nate Hobbs was supposed to be a slot corner. He had just came off a great rookie season. They put him on the outside, bro. He looked like dog shit. Chandler Jones, we got nothing out of him. You know what I mean?
So look, this is Tyree Wilson's highlights, bro. At this point, for me, I mean, regardless of whatever, I'm gonna go. I want to go him. I haven't even seen his tape because I want the best defensive player available, regardless if it's the position that Chandler Jones is. We can fucking cut him. I'll take the loss. I don't give a fuck. At this point, the way we're cutting everybody and doing what we have to do, they're doing what they have to do. They have to get the player that they need. I've never seen this guy's highlights, so I'm just going off of that, bro.
We don't need.
So if this guy's ranked that high, he should be good. So I don't want to play the music. Probably I don't know what it is. So there he is, right there. Boom. Damn. That was a nice stunt. Got through quick. Damn, he's 7'2".
Play defensive tackle though.
Look at that.
That's the same fucking play.
Yeah, I understand that. It's just a different angle. Fuck.
I don't know. I just don't think defensive end or pass rusher is going to be on the Raiders' mind.
Look at that. Get out of here. Look at that guy. I know.
Chandler
I
Jones,
know, I just want to.
Chandler Jones retires.
Hopefully he does.
If he retires, I'm all for it. But why would he retire? He's making $19 million and not do shit, or $17 million and do nothing.
What the fuck was that? I'm sorry. I skipped. Damn, he stripped the ball.
As he ran by.
He has an 86-inch wingspan or some shit like that. Look at that. Still got
I see a lot of him fighting through the offensive
look at that.
lineman and getting to the quarterback.
No, I see the thing is, I said the other day, the fucked up thing is there could be a generational pass rusher on the board. I just think because of Chandler Jones, they're not going to take him, bro.
That's stupid. That is dumb.
I know it's stupid. It was something the Raiders would do. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's why it pisses me off. That's why every time we talk about Chandler Jones, I get mad. Because even this dude could be a fucking beast. I don't think they're going to take him because we need defensive tackle. They're going to be like, oh, we have Chandler Jones and Max Crosby. We don't need him. So,
yeah.
So what I just saw in that tape, and I'm not trying to shit on the dude takes too long to get off the goddamn ball. That ain't going to work in the NFL. It works in college. It don't work in the NFL.
You've seen
He's going to have to get off the ball faster.
He's going to have to get off the ball. Bros, 2 stunts are basically delayed fucking blitzes, bro. What are you talking about?
Bro, regardless of a delayed blitz or not, coming out your stance too late is coming out your stance too late.
Look, does Gronk look fast? Listen, does Gronk look fast? Yes or no? He doesn't.
No,
but he's
and he's not.
Dude. He looks slow. This guy's 7'2", bro.
He is.
Back out there.
He's 7'2".
7'2". That's what it said. I thought that's what the draft board.
No way. There's no fucking way he's 7'2".
It's not 7'2".
He's playing the wrong fucking sport.
Or 7'2". I'm sorry.
If he's 7'2", I might take that motherfucker. You don't see 7'2" defensive end studs.
His wingspan is 7'2".
I was about to say.
That's what I
thought. Wasn't Yao Ming like 7 foot?
No, if he was 7 foot, he didn't have no needs. His needs keep taking him from him.
Yeah,
do you not know?
That boy's 7'2".
Nigga, we ain't drafting Shaq, bro. We ain't nobody drafting no players and shit. Football, nigga.
He's 6'7". All right, cool. My bad. That's
you've ever seen. Nigga, was the last time
that's still nice size though.
But it says right here. It says this is what it says. Where he wins due to his size, length, and playing style. This is on PFF. Wilson can make it look nearly impossible into his pads. That's the good way to consistently make plays along the defensive line. He's a versatile defensive player. Play with his hands up, down, inside, or outside. So there it is. Him next to Tillery or back up to Tillery, bro. Bro, come on, man.
You know, I would love that dude to.
He's a little small for DT though.
Yeah, man. Look what Cool Kev said. Cool Kev said DT could be drafted in the later rounds. We did that. We did that last year. How did that work out? We got 2 of them in the later rounds. How did that work out?
Yeah.
I understand.
You got to get premium. You got to get premium talent at that position, bro.
Exactly, bro.
We can't get
You can
pressure up
draft
the middle
defensive
and
tackles
collapse the
wherever,
pocket.
bro. The
We
Raiders
need
are
just
in
average
dire
tackle.
need right now of an elite defensive tackle, bro.
Okay,
And
but listen what
dire.
805 said. Look, that's smart. That's actually the truth. And you guys been saying this shit too. We need pressure up the middle. And then the cornerbacks can be just
Well,
average.
we agree with that. We don't want corner. We want pressure up the
If
middle.
we get pressure up the middle, our cornerbacks will look fucking amazing. It don't matter who they are.
Yeah, he's not arguing with us, so I don't want.
No. He's arguing with somebody else.
I'll say because I want defensive tackle. I mean,
right?
Because you get pressure up the middle, the quarterback can't step up. That's the most important thing that a quarterback has to be able to do is step into his throw. When you get pressure in their face, they can't do it, bro. They can't do it, which forces them to try to side pedal, bro. And when you do that, they go right into the arms of Max Crosby or whoever your defensive end is.
Perfect evidence of this that you guys saw and overlooked is the Rams when they have Aaron Donald. Look how their defense looks completely different. You seen them without Aaron Donald, and you saw what happened. That's exactly what Ben is saying about the stepping up part.
Right. I mean, then even Joseph Day that I wanted was over there, and he was balling out too. They were really, really effective with that guy. So when you have two guys that are effective, not in Aaron Donald, but at least two defensive tackles that are effective, you know what I mean? He kind of was doing this thing too until he got injured, you know? So
you want to know who was like one of the best I ever seen at that in like I guess during my lifetime and creating pressure up the middle, but he only did it for 1 year. Fucking Albert Hainsworth, bro. You guys remember when he played for Washington and he got that big ass contract with Tennessee, bro? Dude, that dude was getting instant pressure, bro. Just right up the middle, bro. He would just slap you and get right in your face, bro. He ended up getting like 100 and something million from the Titans, and then it never did nothing ever again, bro.
Who out there?
Albert Hainsworth, the defensive tackle from the Washington Redskins. Like
actually, Washington Commanders gave him that contract, not the Titans.
Oh, the Titans is where he was at, huh?
I thought it was the other way around. I'm sitting here
where
like,
he was. He left Tennessee to go to Washington, and then they gave him that big ass contract, and he didn't do a goddamn thing after that.
Yeah, you're right.
Except get suspended a bunch of times.
Came in 110 pounds overweight, was slow as shit. Spent his whole summer on the fucking boat that he bought with their money. Yeah, man.
Yeah, we were looking at him yesterday too, bro.
Hey,
he's good too. We can get him later round too. I would say as many as we can.
I knew he was gonna go to the Texans, bro. He's a perfect fit for what fucking DeMeco Ryan wants to do, bro.
Man, he
don't really care about coverage linebackers because he's gonna build a front seven that's gonna create pressure. You know what I'm saying?
How much money did he get, huh?
I don't know. JT, how much money did he get? JT's the one that put it in the chat. I was just reading what
he put it in the chat right there.
Is he officially gone or he's just still in free agency?
Good morning. He's saying DT tackle handle?
No, he hasn't been signed yet. I think what he meant by that though is like we pretty much lost him. I don't think we're getting him back anyway. So yeah,
it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. What is this?
I like Perriman, man. I like Perriman, dude. It's just he's horrible in coverage, dude.
Yeah,
fucking horrible, dude. And he misses ball games, dude. And it seems like when he misses ball games, he misses like important ball games, dude. Like later in the year when we need to win and shit. That's the worst, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, he may not have no cover skills, but he was the only linebacker with an interception last year.
How would you guys feel about bringing in Bobby Wagner to replace him?
Nope.
So I don't know. I was watching Phil's show and them last night, and if they broke down the salary cap right, they said that we only got like 10 million. That like we still have like I guess some of this free agent, some of our money goes towards our draft class. I didn't know that, so that means, and they said it's like 10 million. If we only got 22 million, that means we only got 12 million left because we got to give 10 of that to our draft class. We ain't doing shit with 12 million.
Is already the money that goes to our draft class, I believe. The money that goes to our draft class, I believe, is already set aside.
That's what I thought too.
I thought it was too, but it's not. And the thing about it is, we owe actually 15 million to our draft class because the amount of picks that we have.
Oh, yeah.
So we actually only have $6.5 million left in our salary cap.
Yeah, we ain't doing shit, bro. Now it makes sense, bro. When we didn't have no fucking when we ain't really been making no big moves.
Yeah,
I'm still impressed.
Holes to fill.
I'm still impressed that the Raiders got a starting quarterback with the money that we had. That's impressive. You know what I mean? Like, because we don't have no money. And I'm not gonna lie, guys. I've been looking at that dude Ep.6 highlights, bro, like the last couple of days. He might be good for us, bro.
Hey Brian, I'm gonna show you. Brian was saying,
I'll tell you that much.
Brian was saying Clancy's highlights. I just seen one play right now.
Yeah,
bro.
that's the dude from Pitt we were talking about.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna show him.
Clancy.
Hey, shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Thank you guys for being here, man. Appreciate you guys.
That would be great if you can get Gardner Johnson to pair with him.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You got to get somebody to pair with this dude.
Yeah, this is from Prince Highlights here on YouTube. Shout out to Prince Highlights. We're using this for educational purposes, man. All right, I'm not. So here we go. So I'm gonna put this shit up. I'm starting it over real quick. But yeah, defense tackle. Look at that. Boom, swim. Boom, perfect.
Yeah, that's that D
Hooker,
tackle.
the guy that we're supposed to be getting too. Guy looks a little small.
Yeah, he looks a lot like Aaron Donald, bro. And he went to the same school, dude.
Oh, did
same size.
Yeah, same size. Went to the same school.
Damn.
What the fuck did I just see?
Yeah, he's like a middle of the first round pick, bro, at earliest, bro. So if the Raiders were to trade down and acquire more picks to like 15 or 16, he might be worth it there.
This motherfucker hopped off the line, bro. Check this shit out.
Dude's a beast, bro. At least from his highlights. I don't watch college football. All I can base his highlights. Bro. Look at that shit, bro.
Now, pause that for me a hot second.
He's an inside guy. He's an inside
now, see, this is what I was talking about, Lo. Now, his film compared to the last guy you showed, if you see how he gets off the ball once it's snapped, that can work in the NFL. What the other dude was doing, it's not going to work. You know what I mean? You got to come off the line. You got to come off the line attacking, bro. You can't sit back and wait and decide what it is you want to do. You know what I mean? The reason why he's being so dominant the way he is and the way he's getting through these cats is because this motherfucker has his mind made up from the get-go on what it is I want to do. I want to get to the fucking quarterback. I'm not going to wait. You know what I mean? And that's why I can see taking him over the other dude. Because this motherfucker is showing me that he actually wants to be on the field and he's trying to get to the quarterback. The other motherfucker's like, I'm going to let some shit develop. Fuck that.
And this dude's a D tackle.
This motherfucker looks like a beast, bro.
I know. I mean, I get that, bro. But I mean, it could just be scheme. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that he's not.
No, him getting off the ball has nothing to do with scheme, Lo. That's got nothing to do with scheme.
Well, I mean, because the plays that you guys were actually looking at, they were on fucking stunts.
He's not talking about that, though.
I'm not talking about the stunts. I'm talking about the actual coming out your stance when the ball is snapped.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before you even take a step. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Coming off the ball is getting up out your stance. And he can't do it as fast as this kid. If you look at it,
you want to say fucking all right, damn, doc. Let's keep on saying all right, and you keep on explaining the same shit. I'm saying all right.
Okay, I'm trying not to have dead airspace. No dead airspace.
All right, let's go. Let's watch him some more.
All right, boom, swim move,
spin, got his ass.
That was team help though.
Well, yeah, but that
move, turn, man, the 3 moves. Good tackle. I'm not saying nothing like that, bro. Stays with the play. Darwin is still with the play. Hold it real quick. I didn't see where he is. Okay, there he goes. Man, he got through quick. He's slippery.
It's his explosion. He's got get off. As soon as that ball snaps, he's coming, bro.
Yeah.
But he's coming for the quarterback, bro.
If you put him on the same side with Max Crosby, bro, that's gonna be an issue. That's gonna be an issue.
And this dude's worthy of a first, like a late first, though. We'd have to trade down.
Bro, I'd take him at 7. I don't give a fuck, bro.
We know how good Jalen Carter is.
Yeah, no, we're just looking at the other options.
Yeah, I know you love him and you'd pull the trigger, bro. I just don't think the Raiders are going to do it, man. But if we do, we'll see. But this dude is right here.
So Jalen Carter's not doing anything to help his draft stock move right now, bro. You know what I mean? He's just not. He's doing everything the wrong way. You know what I mean? To me, that's just characteristic flaws, bro. I don't care how good you are if you're not going to fucking be here.
Or you don't.
Because you're going to make a stupid mistake.
Yeah, or you don't really want to play ball.
Yeah.
You don't. Yeah. If the contemplation of you not wanting to play football is in your mind, nigga, I'm not drafting you.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
That is true.
And I mean, I know it's a stupid mistake, bro, but like there's not a lot of fucking draft picks that have as much talent as he has that make stupid mistakes like that, bro. It's not like this happens all the time, bro. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Look,
So when you see a player do it, you're like, oh, bro, hold on, bro.
We don't need just players. We need playmakers, bro, everywhere.
Yeah.
I can see Ziegler trading down, to be honest with you, and give him
I could too. I said that shit like a couple weeks ago, bro. I wouldn't be against trading down, bro. We got a quarterback now. I mean, if we get a quarterback, we can trade down.
I don't think you can trade down and still get generational talent, bro. That's the problem. Generational talent is usually within the first 10 picks.
No, you're right. You're right.
Ryan Clark. Do you consider Ryan Clark generational talent? Is he going to the Hall?
Well, he was never drafted, so it doesn't matter.
No. Whoa. Hold on. Answer the question. Is he a generational talent?
No, he's not.
No,
So
generational talent is Darrell Revis or Charles Woodson.
And becoming the player that he is, that's not a generational talent?
No.
Okay.
Generational talent is like once in a generation type player that you find, bro. Like
Charles
like
Woodson,
Ern said,
Darrell
like Charles
Revis.
Woodson.
Okay.
And Ryan Clark can tell you himself, bro. He was a UDFA. You know what I mean? He bounced from team to team. You know what I mean? Eventually he caught on. He ended up, just playing his heart out, bro. Just having that dog in him. That's not generational talent. Is Ryan Clark Hall of Fame?
No.
No, he's not. No, he's not. He's actually not.
He's not going to make the Hall of Fame.
As much as I like the kid, I love the pivot and I love the way he played when he was in Pittsburgh and all that, but he's not Hall of Fame.
Shit, I don't think Fred Taylor is a Hall of Famer. He should be a Hall of Famer before that dude becomes a Hall of Famer. Fred Taylor, but that's not got nothing to do with generational talent. I would just say.
Okay, so all right, so okay, cool. All right.
Like Khalil Mack, in my opinion, was generational talent, bro. I think a lot of people would agree. 2-time first team All-Pro at 2 positions in 1 year. That's generational type talent, bro. That Micah Parsons, that's generational talent, bro.
That's generational talent.
Micah Parsons is a pure example of that right now. As long as he don't get injured or fuck his career up like Mac did by fucking with the Raiders. So
the only player you could even bring up in late rounds is probably generational talent would probably be fucking Brady.
Yep.
And I think more of his success had to do with his work ethic than anything.
How do you back that bitch up?
Yeah, I believe more of his work ethic had a whole lot to do with his development more than actual talent.
Yeah.
I know. I agree with you, JP. Freddie T should definitely be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah. Quick question.
Fred Taylor, Hall of Fame this year.
If
I'm being honest.
So check this out, Dirty. Jog asked a question. Saying that if Carter slips to 38 in the second round, would you draft him?
I would in the second round. Because I believe that's a gamble I'd be willing to take, bro. Because he's a great player. If we miss it, I think
there is no.
But he's not going to get there.
That happens.
Yeah, he's not going to get there. He's not going to make it out of the first round. But I just don't.
He's not making that. He's not making it out of the top 20, like guaranteed. That's a stone cold lock.
I don't know, bro. Trayvon Merrick wasn't supposed to make it out of the first round either.
Trayvon Merrick got I think right before the draft, they had diagnosed a knee injury that he had. That's what hurt his draft stock.
Yeah, well, right before the draft, they're diagnosing Jalen Carter with issues.
Great point. And who's to say? Obviously, Trayvon Merrick isn't. I mean, it's too early to say he's not working out. He had a bad year, but who's to say we don't get the same situation where Carter falls because of something like this and the Raiders grab him? I wouldn't be against it at 38. Not at 7 though.
Not at 7. 38. Yeah, I take a chance in the second round if he's there. First round, no, I can't. It's just too much guaranteed money promised to a player that you have concerns about, and they're valid and really tough concerns. You know what I mean? You got to think about it. Vegas is so full of alcohol. It's so full of so many streets outside the boulevard that are wide open where you can go and race. You know what I mean? Like the last thing we want to do is have these motherfuckers win a game 42-7, and then this motherfucker goes out and celebrates and kills himself and somebody else.
Yep.
Word. Hey, check us out.
Say it like that, that's a fact, bro.
Hey, Brian Rodriguez wanted us to check out what's name's tape, so I'm gonna show it real quick.
Okay. No problem.
I'm just pulling.
You can ask me to look at all the film you want me to. I've looked at a lot of this stuff already.
Bro, I haven't, bro. Shit.
Let me finish what I was saying. Let me finish what I was saying, Lo. What I was going to say was I've seen all of this film, right? But at the same time, every time you turn on somebody's film, you see something you may not have seen the time before. So I got no issue with rewatching it again because maybe I didn't see something last time that I might see this time.
I thought you were jumping on him.
I was just explaining the process of watching film. That's all. Come on, man. You know I love you, bro.
Like this is like the first time I've ever seen any of these guys because I don't really watch anything, and I know most of you guys get a chance to do this. I really don't. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that you guys.
I honestly keep it real with you, Lo. I don't neither, bro. That's the reason why I don't talk college football.
Here, this is an educational thing. Like we kicking in educational in this football. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I thought you was jumping to enemy. Like I'm trying to see something. And you're like shit. And I'm like fuck. I can't even say that.
There's a lot of tension. There's a lot of tension. I will admit that.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of attention because there's the unknown, you know what I'm saying? And then also, like, I don't want to get tagged or anything like that. So every time I'm like, I gotta say something, you know what I mean? So that's one of the reasons.
And we all have
different
likes.
What is it? Fucking Sick Edits HD, man. Salute to you, man. We're gonna be watching this for educational purposes. Anyways, so this pretty much Witherspoon's tape. I mean, I don't know.
I haven't seen this dude shit neither.
Yeah. So I'll just jump up real quick.
He's small.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Is he a little corner? Oh my God! Was that him?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
He's small, and this happened.
That's the same college that Nate Hobbs went to, by the way. That was his teammate. That was Nate Hobbs' teammate, bro.
Oh my God, he just read that shit. God,
you can't tell me they don't fuck because I think Lovie Smith was there, right? They were teaching tackling, bro.
Oh, okay.
If I'm not mistaken, Lovie Smith was there before he went back to the Texans.
So check this out. So he started the play. Look, they're all lined up. Boom, boom, boom. Lined up. Bam,
Jesus
bam.
Christ.
And he already read it. Look, he already read it. See, he's already seen this guy's ready to block him. You know what I mean? Look at
it. That's a play, boy. Talk about making a fucking play.
Bow.
God damn.
That would get called against the Raiders, though. I ain't gonna lie. Something like that. That's a 15-yarder against us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's also passing interference. Well, no, not really. He had the ball, but
the ball got there.
If you look at the running back, in a different angle, it was different. When they just showed that other angle, it actually looked like he actually caught the ball already. But you know what I mean. At the same time, he's not looking for the guy to hit him either. He's thinking his wide receiver actually held up the block. But hey, it was a good hit. Look, Amik had hits like that too. You know what I mean? He's small.
So yeah,
this kid plays with dog more than than anything. This kid plays with dog.
Same thing, like same how Nate Hobbs plays, bro. They went to the same.
I like kids with dog, bro. I like players that got dog in.
Check this out. Okay, this is a little. I guess it's hype, right? So check this out. So look at him. Coverage. Boom. Touches him. Hands back. Covers him. Gets in front of him.
NFL. That's PI. For the Raiders, that's PI.
They're both going for the ball.
For the Raiders, that's PI.
Jesus. God, bro.
I mean, let's just be honest, bro. You know how they call games against us.
We're looking at fucking film, dirty goddamn, bro.
Hey, I'm just saying, it was a great play.
I know you're just saying, but I haven't even seen this guy in every fucking. All right, you can't do this. You can't do this. You can't do this. Fuck, he hasn't even fucking. He hasn't put the cleats on. He doesn't even have He hasn't even been drafted yet, dog.
You're not hearing what I'm saying. It was a great fucking play. I said that it was a great play, but the way they call games for us, they'll fucking throw a flag. That's not saying he didn't do what he was supposed to do. It's just saying I'm saying they got to stop calling flags on shit that ain't flags. You know what I mean? They were both fighting, but they would have gave us a flag for it.
Okay, that's
But
nice.
if he goes somewhere else,
Dude's nice.
if he goes somewhere else, yeah, that's an interception all day long.
This
Coverage.
dude's nice,
Boom.
man. I like him. I just don't like the thought of drafting corners before your defensive line can do anything. I just don't. But he looks really nice. I like the fact that he's not afraid to tackle. He's got good ball skills. You see him actually turn around and find the football. What was his 40? Is he fast? If he's slow, I don't want him.
4.4. I think he's a 4.4 runner.
Check this out. Check this out. Let me see something real quick. This is the play.
4.42. Like okay, yeah, he's got some burners on him.
Look, so right here, if you recognize, he recognizes the play. Check this shit out. So he's right here, bro. He knows that the guy's coming out the backfield. So obviously he knows that he got coverage, right? So boom, sees it. Oh, look at that. He was gonna cover it. Boom, open field tackle by himself, behind his feet.
See that right there, what you just showed, Lo. That's gonna be on tape now for coaches. They're gonna be like, oh, he likes to watch. He likes to stare at the quarterback, bro, and he'll get burnt in the NFL. All cornerbacks get burnt in the NFL, but that's gonna be a flag on him. Like he pays too much attention to the quarterback, and that can get you burnt.
Go back to that previous play for me. Can you go back 2 plays for me? Keep going. Again. Right there. Okay, look. So right here and go back. Go back just a little bit. Just a smidge. All right, right here, right? So you say that he's got some backfield help, right? Well, when the camera reverses and spins, I don't see anybody back there.
Yeah. When he was staring at the quarterback, that's what I was thinking, Dirty.
I didn't see anybody back
giving up on the pass, the deep pass at least. Like watch,
right here.
Watch. Rewind it some more.
There's nobody back there.
All right, we can rewind
There's nobody back there.
Right at the beginning of the play.
Bitch down.
Okay, I feel you don't.
It goes fucking. I don't have like this.
Yeah,
is
just
just
it goes a little too quick. Yeah,
a little bit more. That's after the.
No, this is right. This is the perfect spot. This is the perfect spot. Blow it up. That's all. Just make it a little bigger so we can see.
All right, so like
right here.
Over here.
Boom. Now look, there's nobody over there, bro.
Right.
Nobody.
Okay, but then also if the play design and he wasn't keeping his eyes on the ball,
rewind it some more.
Supposed to do, then they would have had all that fucking field too, because he'd be up here with this guy.
Rewind it some more to the start of the play. Rewind it some more. Go some more.
All right.
Right here. So look,
here.
Look, he's already given up on the receiver. You see that? He's already watch now play. He's already given up. And there's nobody behind him. See how he's staring at the ball?
But look, he right, but he's going with the receiver. You see
I feel like he's paying too much attention to that though, Lo. He's gonna get burnt, bro.
Yeah, he can't.
I don't think he's paying attention. I don't really think he's paying attention to the wide receiver because his head is turned from him. He can't even see him.
Staring at the ball.
He's got his vision stuck in the backfield, right? Now, press play because I know you got it on slow. You know what I mean? So
eyes in the backfield. His eyes are too far in the backfield.
Right there, right? Okay.
Like he gave up.
Cool. He reacted to the ball, right? He reacted to the ball. I'll give him that. Look.
So he's with them. Okay, so he's with them, right? Looking at the quarterback. Quarterback's already in motion. Balls, he's already going to throw it. He's not going up here. It's all open. Look at the linebacker. Look at this guy. He's going the fuck over here, and there's all open field. So he's with them step by step.
Well, I mean, and the quarterback's
not with him step by step.
Look,
he never even
the field. Okay, look, where his feet are. Listen, bro. Where his feet are, he's on the 32-yard line with him. Yes, there's a space, and obviously he has catch-up speed, right? So so that's smart. The ball's coming out. He already sees the quarterback dropping down. This is a good boom. Sees it. Ball's out. Not even a second, bro. Stops. Plants. Boom. Moves forward. Closing speed. There it is. Nobody was there. Just him. Just them two.
Hey, Raider Gabe, I just want to say I never said that he didn't want to play football. I said that I read a report saying that he came into his pro day overweight and there was concerns that he might not want to play football because it doesn't seem like he gives a shit. He can't stay in shape. He's doing shit off the field. You know what I'm saying? That's what I never said that he didn't want to play football. I said I read something that said that's a concern of his now because of the off the field issue, because of his poor pro day, and the fact that he came into his pro day overweight. Now they're saying there's concerns that he don't care about playing football. Oh, okay. Sorry, Raider game. I know because I had said that earlier, and I wanted to make sure that I'm not spreading misinformation.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I mean? Because I did say that earlier.
Okay, let me see real quick.
There is concern though. That's a concern because of how he showed up.
So we got kind of overanalyze this one play. All right, so boom, we're back. Okay, so look, so now he's not. Listen, now he's actually looking. If you look at him right here at the beginning of the play, he has his eyes. He's not. You guys were saying that he looks on the quarterback too much, right? On that particular play, he had to, right? Because he's seen that they were shifted over to the right. He had all that open field. You know what I mean? So that was a good play. I mean, I hear what you're saying. Look at eyes on the receiver, not even looking at nobody. Then he's looking at the ball. Boom, making the play. I mean, that was a bad throw, but he was on the receiver. Okay, so where's he at? 31 down here. Let me see. That's him. Okay, hands. Well, yeah, he is a little handsy. All right, but a man corner is supposed to do that. All right, here we go. Ah, shit. JT, what's good, bro? All right, let's see real quick. All right, there's another play real quick. Boom. That was just a good tackle. Throwing his body. Just showed coverage.
If you're gonna watch this dude, bro, you gotta go watch Christian Gonzalez. Gonzalez.
Wait. Okay, I gotta say something about that play I was talking about.
All right, go for it.
Okay, you got to bring it up so I can tell you what he was doing. He had won the route because he forced the guy to sideline. He had won the inside. So he had stacked the receiver, which is why he was able to turn around and see and read. Another thing is he probably saw film and knew that play was coming, which is why he was able to turn because he won the route. He forced him to the sideline and he had the whole inside. The only place that quarterback could have thrown the ball is to the sideline, and he minimized the amount of field he had to play. So he would have had to throw a good to perfect pass. Because if it's short or if he throws it to the inside, he becomes the receiver. Now the receiver has to knock the ball down.
So this is the play. I'm gonna play it slow. So here we go. Oh, maybe that's too slow. So here we go. Okay, go to break it down, JT. So pretty much. Okay.
Yeah, right there by him looking, he diagnosed the play early, but he just had to make sure. He knew it, which is why he's looking. He's seen that, so he watches film. He knew the play was coming. And even if he didn't, look at where the receiver is on the field. He can't throw it inside. He has the 4.4 speed, says he knows he's faster. The quarterback has to throw that to the short side of the field and make sure he can't throw it to the out of bounds. And he doesn't. The quarterback gets about maybe 9 yards to make a throw in that window.
Mm-hmm. And then he's back and he's cutting right back because he diagnosed it. See, I didn't see it from that point there, like he watched film, but obviously they all watch film. And if this is probably one of those plays that they were actually run, and if you look at it, it looks really, really nice because they bring the other running back over here and just sneak this guy out. And so that's why this other linebacker's over here and they're like behind, you know what I mean? So this play is probably something that he had watched. That's a good point, JT.
Yeah, because 21, that's 21's guy who's coming in motion. He missed his reading his route, and he made up for that.
Yep, that's nice.
So when you see film like that and the guy's looking like that and it looks like he just anticipated it, that means he saw it in the film room and diagnosed it.
Yeah.
I like the kid a lot because he's a natural blitzer. He's really Nate Hobbs with better covering ability, and he can play the outside because he's faster.
All right, this is the same. I'm showing this video for
Christian Gonzalez.
Yeah, it's a sick edits again, man. You have some good edits, bro. Shout out to you, bro. All right, put it back to full, and we'll go to regular speed.
I like his numbers on paper. I just don't like his game.
Can anybody shout out to the chat again, man? Appreciate you guys for pulling up, man. Can you guys give me his tangible, like what height and whatever, 6'2", whatever one?
Like what, 6'2"? I think he has like 68. He has really long arms. He's aggressive. You know, he has.
Beginning of the video.
What happened?
It ain't at the beginning of the video.
No, I don't think he shows his
it's
status.
probably like in the description or some shit.
He's 6'1", 190. He's 6'1", 197.
Okay,
That's small. Weight wise.
He ran a 4.340 at the 4.38 at the combine.
Nah, he got room to he got weight to put on. No dirty. He has room to put it on. And
He's gonna have to come in 215, bro. I'm sorry. 6'1", you got to come in at least 200. 191 is a little too light for the NFL, bro.
He doesn't keep that speed.
He's 197.
Hey, look at the recognition and the speed. Check this out. So on this play right here, they're doing whatever they're doing. You know what I mean? This guy is being dismissed. This him right here. Adjust, comes back. Boom. You know what I mean? That was a good recognition.
That was low key kind of like holding it. Looked like he grabbed the receiver.
Boom. He turned his back. Boom. Came back.
Good recognition. Bad throw by the quarterback.
Terrible throw by
game of freebie.
Yeah.
Exactly. Read recognition 101. He won.
Mm-hmm. There he goes. Nice.
I didn't like that hand, both hands on the shoulder shit. I didn't like that. Yeah. That's a flag in the NFL.
The kind of shit that gets called on us.
Yeah.
Come on.
Look, I want a guy who's handsy, bro. Don't get me wrong, but I need you to be handsy in the first 5 yards, not after that.
Epps is wearing number 1.
I know this is Eric Guy. This guy is not it for me. I will say he can catch. So if he gets an opportunity to get an interception, he's going to get the interception. That's his best thing. He has possibly the best hands of any corner in this draft.
Yep.
And that's the thing that we miss. We need a guy who can catch when he gets the chance to, and he will catch the ball if it comes to him.
It don't matter who.
He is a ball hawk.
It don't matter what corner we get. If we don't get no pass rush, they're gonna get burnt.
Yeah, they're gonna be overworked, especially rookies. And that's the thing. If we get the pass rush going, like everyone's saying. That's what I'm saying. We need somebody. We need to trade for somebody, pick up somebody, anything before we get this draft, bro.
Well,
draft the young guys, man, that can last like this. You know what I mean?
Green is here. What's up, man?
Yeah.
What's up, down at the bottom, man?
Salute to y'all, man. What's up, Benther? What's up, JT?
Okay, let's see. Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, look. So I was getting ready to say, man. As much as I like this kid at at corner, I feel like he needs to put on a little bit of weight, right, to play corner in the NFL. I think he needs to at least be 205 at 6'1", right, to actually be like a real physical presence. But if he does not go to 205, you know what I mean? This kid can also play safety. You know what I mean? That's another thing that people aren't realizing. This kid is a good safety as well. He played a little bit of safety in high school as well. I like him at the other side of Epps. You know what I mean? Because there's multiple corners out here. We're always looking to make people into players that they're not at that point in time, right? But I feel like if he stays under 200, this dude will be a phenomenal safety, bro. Will be a phenomenal free safety because he has ball recognition when it's in the air and he attacks. I think more opportunities at safety than at corner.
If he goes to safety, I agree. But if he plays corner, I don't think he can't keep the speed at that higher weight. That's his issue. He needs the speed.
Small. Listen. You guys are saying that he's small. Look at this. Look at how high he gets up. Look, boom. He got up.
No, you see, you're thinking about height. We're not talking about height. We're talking about weight. Yeah. He's small in weight.
I mean, the weight can be put on, bro.
No, but I'm saying, the weight you carry in college.
If you get to 205 and play at corner with it, great. But if not, he will be a phenomenal safety.
Yeah, but below you got to remember, if he's making those tackles against NFL players, he's going to get hurt. He's a shoulder tackler.
Right.
They're going to separate his shoulder.
You guys
like
gotta understand that. I do know football, and I do understand that there's a process. And obviously, when you go to the next level, you have to be on that next level shit. You know what I mean? So I get that part for real. But it's like at the same time, it's like these are just guys that these might have to be projects. I know that we need like solid solidified players. We're just looking at these guys, and I get them. And like I would probably because of this, I'll probably pick them up second round. I wouldn't push first round. You know what I mean? But we could probably find somebody bigger, a little bit more physical, already there, but that's probably like over, from a lower school or whatever, that could actually get what we actually need. You know what I'm saying? But at this point, we need our top defensive player. You know what I'm saying? That's where we're at. So that's why we're looking at it. You know what I mean?
I hear that, but unfortunately, where he's going to go, he can't be a project.
Okay, well then he's not going to be our problem then. You know what I mean? Then I know Ziegler sees that and doesn't want a project.
Yeah, so that's why it's like I can't even look at this kid because, like I said, he needs room to grow. We don't have any room to really let people grow at the position we would take him at. Like he's a 7 pick. Now you're not a project. You're ready to go. Maybe I need to fix a few things. Maybe how you run or your mental a little bit.
Right.
Is there an echo?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, but my thing is like this. Since Carter self-sabotaged himself, I don't know why, he's off my board. The only can't miss guy in this draft now for me that we need, that fills a need, that I see him playing 10 to 12 years is the kid from Alabama, the linebacker, who's a natural leader, who comes in and immediately takes our leadership position now that we've gotten rid of Perryman. I trade up just to get in front of
Gonzalez is 6'2", 201, and runs a 3.8. There's no possible way, bro. That's crazy.
And he's ran that, but remember he goes to Oregon. They're speed guys up there. So it wouldn't surprise me if he
3.38, man. Stop
it's a 4.38. It's 4.38. It's not 3.38. That's what he means.
Ain't nobody running no 3.38.
It's a 4.38. But remember, Oregon is built on speed, and they have all the track coaches in the world. Like I love their what they do with their speed and their track guys.
6'2" and 200 pounds isn't good enough for you.
Not
I'm just saying, if nigga running the 3.38, he ain't there at number 2. That nigga's not even available at number 2.
Wait a minute, you guys are saying, because look, you guys are saying that 190 was too light. Now that's an extra 10 pounds. All he got to add about maybe another 10.
Yeah, Lo, remember, you're going to put on weight to look good for combine. That's not your playing weight. All these guys have put on weight, taken off weight, lost weight. What did they play at? Remember, that's just what they're weighing in at the combine.
So I'm going to use your same logic against you, JT. Look, they're not even playing yet. They're not even fucking playing yet.
What was his weight in college? Is what
the fuck they need to do, bro. Like,
yeah, but didn't you look at what he weighed in college?
Low likes to sip the toilet water first. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, Aaron, knock it off with that, man.
Bro, come on, bro.
You also got to remember this. He's never played above 200 in his whole career.
And
he's never been above 200 in his whole career, man.
Yeah,
the reason why he came in weighing 201 is because he's in an off season before the combine.
And none of these guys have ever played in the NFL, bro. Not one of them.
Yeah,
so that's the same logic, bro. It's the same exact thing.
But he hasn't put on his adult weight either, though.
Look, you're talking about moving on to the next level. So you're not. I don't think you're comprehending moving on to the next level. When you move on to the next level, you then have to upgrade yourself. Look, Lo, you know I love you to death, bro, but you're shooting down shit that we're just throwing out an opinion on how some of these cats actually look at this shit. We're not wrong, and you're not wrong. You know what I mean? Like, nobody is technically wrong. I hear what you're saying, but please also understand that what we're saying is we've seen some of this shit not work out. That's all we're saying is you have another side of the coin. If everybody looks at the same side of the coin, what's the point of having extra people on your show? There's two sides of the coin. Now, he could work out, but it's a gamble. And he could not work out, and it's a gamble. That's all we're saying. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you don't know what you're talking about. I would never tell you that. You know what I mean? I would never tell you that. What we're saying is there are some concerns. Let's look at some of the concerns of what we may, and you know what I mean? Like, there's a possibility that he could do this. And there's also a possibility that he could not. And that's all that we're saying, bro, is, you know what? Yes, the kid looks good. He's probably the best corner on the board in draft. Yes. But will he fit the scheme of what it is we ask our corners to do? We ask our corners to make a lot of tackles. A lot of other teams don't ask their corners to make a lot of tackles because they address the defensive front, they address the linebacking core, and therefore they have stop gaps before they even get to the defensive backs. Well, we don't play that type of scheme. We need everybody on our team to be able to be physical, make tackles at every single point in time, because that's how our defense is ran, right? We're saying that at anything under 200, if we're asking him to make a gang of tackles, you run the chance of him having the Abrams syndrome of his shoulders being separated more than once and him not being on the field and able to go. So all I'm asking is, hey, can this kid put on an extra couple of pounds to play at over 200? That's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
And if he can't, he would be a great safety. He'll work out. I'm just saying, if you play this kid at safety, you have immediately upgraded your backfield coverage. I want a safety that ball hawks like this kid, man. When the ball is in the air, this kid does whatever he can to get to it. And I think at safety for us, that would be a fucking valid reason for motherfuckers to not want to throw the fucking ball. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Like, I feel like if you play this kid at safety, your turnover value has just skyrocketed because you're not going to be able to throw the ball if he has nothing but field to cover and he continues to react to the ball the way he did at Oregon. That would be a phenomenal safety, but not so much at corner.
So this is the thing with me, okay? Not necessarily pushing back, but it's
you have to make assumptions right now. Everyone is.
But see,
I'm not for changing somebody's position. We've been doing that shit for years and it doesn't work. Sorry, Lo.
What it works other? Go ahead, Lo.
Nah, but I'm with that logic, bro. It's the same scenario. He can't work out. But also, one of the key things that I'm only pushing back on a little bit with it, because everything's a gamble, bro. We know that now. That's what we're talking about. Possible this, possible that, right? So the thing is, though, the only pushback about that is, anybody can get injured, right? You know what I mean?
True.
So, but yet, you guys, nobody wants to take a defensive tackle or at this point. So the reason why we're looking at him is because this, that, and the third. You guys wanted him to put a couple of pounds on, which he can do, and you're saying that he can't, almost like assuming that he can't do that. A lot of all of this is basically hypothetical scenarios. We haven't even signed him. So if they turn around and they sign him and they turn around and say, hey, bro, you're going to need to do this. Shit, I'm in the NFL. What do you need me to do? You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. And that's what it is. So it's like the assumption that he's not going to work or he's too small, but then the intangibles is like 6'1", 6'2". That's a prototypical player, right? And then you want him about 200, 210. All right. He doesn't know how to play that. Of course, he's going to learn how to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. You're telling me that I know the level up. That's the level up. These players know that they have to level up. They're not playing against guys that are going to end up selling fucking car insurance. You know what I mean? They're playing against fucking professionals that do this for a living. And these are the top guys in their field. Of course, they're going to have to step their game up. You can already see that they've never actually, you can see other players that never stepped their game up, that never beefed themselves up and did what they were supposed to. So you can see that. Now, regardless of who you pick up, you guys are saying that we can't get defensive tackle because of the guy. Who else are we going to get then? Then I turn around and then I mentioned the defensive end. I mentioned the defensive end. We're not going to get defensive end because we have fucking Chandler Jones. Then I say a fucking quarterback. Then we're not going to get it because of this. What the fuck? What are we going to get?
I like the kid from Pitt. I said I would take him at 7. Now I don't know if anybody else would, but I would.
Okay. Well, I mean, come on,
I
bro.
would.
Shit.
Hey, Aaron Donald
only if Jalen Carter is not available.
You know what's a better question is who won't you take with the number 7 pick at this point? Because I'll be happy with a lot of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? If we go defense, I'm cool with it. With Witherspoon, we already know his flaws. But I got like a handful of people that I would just be mad at. I mean, what do you guys think about who you wouldn't take at number 7? Is there anybody
I'm not taking a quarterback at number 7 right now.
Exactly. Me and Aaron on the same page. I'm not.
Like boys to men. Everybody said I'm not taking a quarterback.
Right. I mean, it would have to be my number one. Like there's certain positions you have that are number one at each position. You got a number one quarterback, you got a number one running back, you got a number one receiver. Everyone has it. If it's my number one for that position, and my number 1, 2, and 3 are for what I wanted, then I take my number 1.
Yep.
That's the thing. That's what it would be. So would I take a quarterback at 7? If it's my number 1, yes, I would.
So,
but again,
can I ask a question really quickly? Is hypothetical a part of real life?
yes.
When you're mulling over a decision, isn't hypothetical a part of that? Because
Most
you have to look at
definitely.
the other side of the coin. Right?
Most definitely.
That's all I'm doing, bro. I'm just bringing up a possible scenario for you to think about. I never said don't draft the kid. I never said I don't like him. The only one I'm not willing to take a chance on at 7 right now is Carter.
yeah, you
That's
can't.
it.
Bruh, I'm
And that's
fucking with
because of
Carter at
of
7.
a character issue flaw that I see.
If you
I'm
could
not
You know
take
what
worried
I
his,
about
mean?
his character issue.
if you could take his brain out and keep his body, then I would do it. Unfortunately, what he's done, how his mental is, how he's put on weight and dramatically changed. I saw Gabe say, "Well, it happened after the game." Yeah, but he didn't get scrutiny after the game. It wasn't even out in the media. Now it's out in the media. That's just for college, and he was protected in Georgia. You're not going to be protected in the NFL.
Man.
Not with this fan base. So you already got to see his mental is already. His mental is through. He's not going to be able to last in the NFL with all the scrutiny that's going to happen, with us calling him a bust, with us going in his DMs, with us going in his family DMs. What do you think that's going to do to him mentally? He ain't there. On top of that, if he feels any guilt of killing his friend or killing that girl, you don't know
Or
that.
being
So
involved. I'm not gonna say he killed him, but just being involved in that
I'm saying,
situation.
but how he thinks is what I'm saying. That if he thinks if he's the reason for it,
Yeah.
I'm saying we don't know how that is. He could be
let me
feeling
jump in
guilt.
real quick. Let me jump in real quick, right? Because I mean, look, you guys are talking about defense. See, you guys are talking about the secondary, right? Bottom line, we need defensive tackles, right? So you're saying that if we're not going to go with him, regardless, whatever, and we can draft a defensive tackle later, or push the 7th and get maybe 2 late rounds. You know what I mean? What I'm going to show you guys right now is this right here, bro. Let me move this. My bad. We picked up Tillery, bro. That's another good pickup, bro. Like I mean,
That's
we're
a
not
great
talking
pickup.
about that.
Yeah.
You know, we did pick up Tillery, bro. And I'm going to share this article.
That's
real
a good
quick.
re-signing. It's a good re-signing. It's not.
So there you go. Like, and it's actually from, what is this from? Just Blog Baby. I mean, I don't know anything like that. Who's whatever. I'm just using it, right?
No, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. But we're not talking about players with experience. We're talking about this.
Right.
You know,
this is one of the. But see, listen. What I'm trying to say is that he's a 2nd round pick. If we pick up another, we're quietly picking up 2nd round, 1st round, players. We got a lot of those. You know what I'm saying? So
there's no guarantee he'll be here next year. He's not franchise changing. Unfortunately, he's not. You can't even guarantee we keep him next year.
Okay. So listen, you guys want generational talent at every fucking position and every fucking player. It's not going to happen. This is a depth piece, right? This is a fucking depth piece, bro.
What I missed?
Piece.
I'm not asking for generational talent at every round, just in the first.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Look, this is a depth piece. So where the draft, and like you guys are saying, you guys don't want to go for Tillery, right? I mean, not Tillery, but fucking Carter, right? So we got a defensive tackle. So we can get one later. That's all I'm trying to say. And you're JT and everybody, anytime when I'm saying anything, you guys, well, he's not a generational talent. We need depth at this point because we have nobody on the fucking roster. We got a defensive tackle that played last year with us that was actually changed the fucking scheme and how we played, made Chandler Jones better. All I'm doing is talking about this fucking guy. And this is what's happening, bro. So now we can go to get a Christian Gonzalez, at the 7th, or go back and then get another defensive tackle.
Wait, hold on. We didn't say anything. I don't think anybody said anything bad about Tillery. You just brought him up.
I didn't say that, but no, you guys are saying we're talking about the free agents. I'm talking about how it affects the free agency market. You see what I'm saying? That's what.
But we were talking about draft, right?
Yeah,
that's right. I'm asking. We were talking about drafting.
But I'm talking about, you guys are saying you guys don't want to go DT, right? At first, because the only guy that's there is Carter, right? So you guys don't want to do that. So
there's a dude from Pittsburgh as well.
This signing, we got a defensive tackle as of now.
Look, we like that. It doesn't change my perspective of us still needing a defensive tackle. Just because we sign him, that doesn't change that we still need a defensive tackle.
But you guys don't want to go for Carter, bro.
That's just one person. My thing. That's one person. Okay, so now we can't get Carter at 7. If he's available at 30, 40, 50, then yes. But at 7, no. So I'm not going to pick him at 7 because he's a flight risk now. We don't know anymore.
Jump out of the top
Now,
five.
who am I willing to bring in at 7? My thing is like this. There's maybe two can't miss guys in this draft. That's the kid from Alabama, and that was Carter. Now Carter's off the table. I go to the other can't miss guy. And how much do I want him? If I really want him, I'm trading up because I know Seattle's going to get him. He's not falling past Seattle, especially after they let go of Bobby. They're going to get another linebacker in there. Bobby, and we know, and this is the thing. You have to value what other people's evaluations of people. You know that he will go to Seattle.
Okay, then who are we getting then?
I would get if I need a leader, we're leaderless right now in defense. We need a leader. This kid's a natural
Max
leader.
Crosby is not a captain. Okay, cool. So who are we getting then?
I'm saying at linebacker, I'd get Will Anderson. That's the only guy that can't miss.
So you're telling me that right now you want to take a chance on somebody, a linebacker that's we can get in the second round?
Well, you talking about the kid from Bama? The kid from Bama ain't going past 8.
I don't agree with the statement of Max Crosby not being a leader. I think he is. He may not be the leader.
Is he going to be? Does he have the green helmet? Does he have the green helmet? Will he have the green dot on his helmet?
You only need one chief, bro.
Does he have the green dot on his helmet?
How many? No, that's not the definition of a leader, bro. That's not the definition.
Yeah, I know. You know what I'm talking about. You know. Stop. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Stop that.
You guys know what I'm talking about.
And linebackers only. You know that.
My point exactly.
Linebackers get green dots. That doesn't make you a leader in the locker room.
Exactly.
And this kid knows how to direct. He knows how to direct a defense.
He's a kid and he needs to learn his place. He needs to learn his place, right? If he's coming in and he's going to be a develop, right? His talent's only going to get him so far. He's going to need to learn how to listen because this is a difficult defense. Graham wants players that are coachable and adaptable. That's what
where did he play at?
I don't know.
He played at Bama. He was a 3-year letterman. He played under Nick Saban, which is a similar coaching style to the staff he's going to. Okay, remember, you got to remember the staff that you have.
So you want to take a risk on that, but not an actual person that should be there at the 7, the actual player that's dedicated for that position.
A guy who went to Alabama, who was the number 1 team, who beat out someone as a freshman, was a 3-year starter as a freshman, Letterman, All-American, multiple years, first team, all team. Yeah, I take. Yeah, all the writing is there.
Okay, what's this? All right.
I mean, he has all the credentials. All the credentials. He signs. He checks off everything. He has the speed. He has the size. He has everything. He has the leadership. He was the leader of a number 1 defense multiple different years. The pedigree. The coach, the system he came from Nick Saban coaching, his coaching tree, absolutely.
If he was a 3-year starter, he wasn't for multiple years because Georgia's had the top defense the last 2 years.
Last 2. Who did they have to beat? They had to beat Bama to get that title.
And beat them. And who's on that team?
But it's been back and forth. But who's a better linebacker who's a better linebacker on Georgia than him?
No, who's a better
Georgia won with their defensive line, not their linebackers. They won with the defensive line. Okay. But they had a better linebacker core. And he was the best linebacker on the field.
No, I'm not arguing with you. I gotta dip to the chat. I like what my two favorite defense guys, man. In this draft.
But that's what I'm saying.
Favorite guys in this draft. Will Anderson and Jalen Carter are my 2 favorite guys in this draft. So I'm not going to want to argue about that.
For me, it was Jalen Carter was 1. He was 2. Jalen Carter, self-sabotaged himself. We don't know what he is.
Self-sabotage though, because earlier, you said he didn't know it was out, so that's why he did it. He did know when it was combine time and he performed there. He gained 9 pounds up into his pro day, but he had already performed at the combine. He gained 9 pounds at his pro day when his sentencing was literally hours after his pro day. He has shit on his mind.
I'm gonna be honest. The combine I didn't need from him. The combine wasn't going to justify me picking where he is. He did it on the field. I didn't need reassurance from him. I didn't need reassurance from him. I think everything outside of it. I think everything that's outside of football is what's gonna hurt him. The social media is going to kill him. We have direct access to him. He can't be protected. He's going to go out in the street. Like all the little things, his family now. Like you got, you got to look at all that. When it comes to NFL, you're protected in college football, especially in the SEC. And the thing is that was what was best for him. He went to a players coach at Georgia. He's not getting a players
known in football and in the NFL. And actually in college, you're less protected because in the NFL, there's been known that owners hire personal dudes to follow these dudes around that have red flags.
From media, Gabe. He's protected from media. He ain't gonna be protected from media in the NFL.
I know, but it's speeding, bro. Like he hire him a fucking driver.
Okay. No, we've said that. How many drivers have NFL players ever hired that you know of?
The guy with red flags. Ruggs wasn't a guy with a red flag before that.
Okay, not Ruggs. Just anywhere from any team. How many times have we had drunk drivers? In the NFL, just the NFL period.
Okay, if we're gonna use that
it's a mistake, bro. Kids make mistakes, bro.
I'm not saying that mistakes don't happen. I'm saying it's repetitive behavior, it's repeated behavior. And the thing is, I personally don't think he's going to do too well with a disciplinarian coach with the style of Josh McDaniels.
Okay, so then we should just release Hobbs then because he's done it multiple times.
But
multiple times. So we just release him?
No, if he went to like Pete Carroll, he'd be able to relate to more of a Pete Carroll style of coaching. He's not going to a Pete Carroll style guy. He's going to a Josh McDaniel that, I'm gonna crack that whip. And then he's never had that.
The Christian Gonzalez thing, like that dude's actually a big corner.
No, he is. He's a 1%er. He's over 6'2". There's only been like a couple corners have been that height.
So why don't we go there?
Because he's not a number 7 guy at that height. He doesn't.
The only other guy that I'm looking at right now, pretty much at 8 or 7, is going to be Anthony Richardson. That's what it's looking at. That's what it's projected at. But he's not going to be there, I don't think. So we're looking at
Anthony Richardson. The same thing.
I'd rather if you're not going to go if Carter's not there, say Carter's not there because that would be my 7. But if Carter's not there, you trade back and you get more.
That probably would be the best, honestly. I mean, it might.
And you can still take maybe a Christian Gonzalez and it's not such a reach.
Yeah,
and then you can still, stack up on those defensive tackles because it is a little deep in the defensive tackles. You're not going to get the top end defensive tackle, but you can still with those multiple picks that you pick up, you can still go out and get like the dudes that we were showing video on yesterday, which are
good. Let me ask you a question real quick. Let me just ask this question. You know what I mean, and just be real with me. Who's been hands down the number 1 defensive lineman in the NFL for like the last 3 years?
Aaron Donald.
Yep. I think we all can agree that Aaron Donald is the number 1, right? Like, who doesn't want Aaron Donald on their team? Well, I feel like that's exactly what you could possibly get from the kid from Pitt. I feel like you could end up with a future Aaron Donald. He's got all the tangibles, right? He plays lights out. He's got a high motor like Max. You know what I mean? He has a relentless rush to get to the quarterback. Like, why wouldn't you want to take that opportunity? His mental health is fine. He does not have any off the field issues. Nothing but praise from NFL analysts and medias. Had probably the best for a defensive tackle this year. Like, you wouldn't take a chance on him?
He's not a good enough run stopper for me personally. I don't like his run stopping ability.
Look, a Corvette is a very, very, very nice car, and anybody would love to have one. But if you have your choice between a Corvette and a Ferrari, what are you taking?
All right, check this out, guys.
I'm an American car guy, so I'm taking a Vet, even though I don't like Chevy.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, listen to this. So check this out. So we're on the clock right now. Anthony Richardson, Devon Witherspoon, Quentin Johnston, Christian Gonzalez.
Damn.
Smith as a receiver, tackle.
I'm on the phone trading.
Yep.
You're on the phone.
I'm on the phone working on phones, trading back.
Yep. I think that's what they're gonna do.
What we decide to do? Is this a mock draft? Is that what we doing?
I just slapped it on real quick. I'm not gonna do it. I just wanted to see where we're at with this. You know what I mean? I'll start from here. I'm not gonna go do the hard draft. I'm not gonna do all that. I just want to see where the consensus of what it's doing. So
just get us to pick number 7.
Like, damn, can I get a warning on a mock draft, bro? Can I get a warning?
No.
I was about to tap
I
out.
wing this shit. I'm not gonna change it. I'm not gonna be like, okay, at this time at 210, we have to. I'm just winging. I've never done a mock draft, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I just said, screw it. You guys are talking. I'm like sitting there, like, all right, cool. I'm listening, but I'm like, man, screw it. And I just want to see what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because we're talking about draft.
Yeah.
Like you guys said, well, no, I wasn't talking about draft. Draft.
Yeah.
So there it is. I'm just sitting there and said, fuck it. I just try it out.
See, but my thing is this. I'm working the phones already. Because like I said, there's 2 can't miss guys at needs that we need. Remember, there are can't miss guys on the offensive side of the ball. And personally, what I think might happen is that if we don't, the 2 guys on defense that we want aren't there, I think they're going to get the kid from Northwestern. That's what I think is going to happen. We're going to get the kid from Northwestern. I don't see us trading back the number 7 pick.
Are you talking about the offensive tackle or whatever from Northwestern?
Yeah, the old lineman.
Yeah.
Peter Skoranek or whatever.
Paris Johnson Jr. dog I think he's better, dog. But I don't think
again. So look,
I think both of those kids are offensive linemen that you really can't pass up if they're available.
Yeah.
Paris Johnson.
I don't think you're going wrong with choosing either one of them. You know what I mean? I think if you pick one of those guys, your offensive line on that side immediately becomes that much better.
Yeah,
you know, and we had these kids for 12 years. You know what I mean? These are kids that look durable. These are kids that look hungry. You know what I mean? Like, they're knowledgeable. Their IQ for football it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? And they had great combines, shuttle cones, you know what I mean, 40 times, bench pressing. Like, these kids are top notch. So you can't go wrong choosing either one. But I really would take the to shore up our right tackle position, because that's one thing that we're really, really lacking. And I think if you brought him in, you know what I mean, and Colton Miller actually played to Colton Miller's level, Jimmy G might actually have some real solid protection on the outsides and less people being able to get to him.
We're not taking the tackle, Dirty. Jesus.
You want to say that, but it's a need that we need to fill, man. It's not one that we want to fill, but it's still a need that needs to be filled.
But, bro, our defensive tackle is far more pressing.
We're fine.
I understand, but if there is no one worth that money at 7, they still need to fill it. And if there is a guy that can fill it.
So if we trade our 7, listen to me.
Don't let your feelings get involved with that,
We have our whole front 7 needs to be replaced, bro. We have like 6 other positions that need to be replaced before that tackle.
Do we know that this organization is satisfied with the O-line?
I'm not even satisfied with the O-line.
But I mean, they bring people back like Brandon Parker, bro. You don't want them to take a chance on something better. Like, if you're bringing up the fact that we're talking
7 is fucking atrocious, bro.
Yes, it is.
Hey, but you know what though? Hey, but here's the thing though, man.
They were atrocious last
year.
Did we address it?
They did show us the ability last season though that these motherfuckers could find at least a bargain in, like in the 3rd or the 5th or the 7th round. They did it with the 3rd round pick, and they did it with the 7th round pick with Mumford. They found them, and you know what I'm saying, late in the draft. So I would say if I trust their ability to be able to find those type of players later on, I wouldn't be mad if we took someone to address that, you know what I'm saying, that concern, because we got a new quarterback and we know that motherfucker fragile as fuck. So we got to make sure he's upright and throwing. If not, then you got to go later on in the rounds. And I trust their ability with how they can be able to draft the lineman at least.
And the best thing to do is to protect your win con. If Jimmy G is a win con, that is now a focal point.
Yeah,
you focus on that more than you focus on defense. That's the problem.
Yeah, because if Jimmy G gets hurt, bro, then what? Like I said, I'm looking for Chase Garbers to play. I truly want to see the kid play, but I don't want to see him play because our the guy who we actually trust and believe can get us the wins fucking goes down. Like, if Jimmy G plays, I want him to actually fucking win. I mean, if Chase Garbers was to play, I'd want him to fucking actually win out the fucking spot like DC did his rookie year, right? He won the fucking position. So I'm asking, if you're telling me that you got faith in Jimmy G, protect his ass. Because if you don't protect him, bro, it's fucking over.
No, you're fired. You're fired. Remember, he has a job to do. He can still lose his job.
We can't continue to neglect the defense, though. We just can't.
Hey,
It's
man,
not neglecting the defense
it's
if you
not.
can still get defensive pieces. Like you got to remember, Ern, this is a fully defensive loaded draft. You got linebackers in this draft. You got D tackles in this draft. You got D ends in this draft. You got corners in this draft. You don't have a lot of offense in this draft. It's limited. This is a defensive heavy draft. So you really can't. I mean, you can miss, but you know, I mean, you have to take.
So who you taking at one, Dirty? Dirty, who you taking at one? Who you taking at one?
Who am I taking if I have to take my number one pick, my number 7 overall? I'm either going Gonzo if he's there, or I'm going the kid from Pitt. You know what I mean? And if they're not there, and I gotta make a decision, I take the kid from Northwestern.
Who's the first one you said? I didn't hear you.
The cornerback from Oregon.
Oh, okay, I got you.
JT, who you taking?
Me, I take Will Anderson. I take Anderson kid. If he's not there,
and where in the hell is Will Anderson?
Anderson, the linebacker.
He's that defensive end, any defensive end from fucking Alabama. He's like super dominant. He's like the one of the number one prospects. Well, Will Anderson, the same.
No, he's already probably taken right there.
My bad.
In the mock draft, he's already probably taken because he's not. I don't think they have him.
He's not. He doesn't make it past Seattle. For me, I'm sending a package up to try and trade up to get him. I swap first rounds, you know, and I'll give him a third, or I give him both fourths. That's how good I would value that because he's a can't miss.
So Jalen Carter's at 7 right here in this draft, bro. So
I'm taking Jalen.
If he's available at 7, now you have a dilemma. This is where you would have to think.
I'm taking him.
I'm taking him.
If I had a different coaching staff, I'd take him. But unfortunately,
you know what kind of reminds me the Jalen Carter situation? Remember the Christian Barmore when all those fucking red flags were coming about him, about his IQ, his work ethic, and he was getting a little bit of trouble, fights off of the fucking field. This is what reminds me of Jalen Carter, dog. They a lot of teams passed up on him, and now Christian Barmore's a dominant defensive tackle.
Yeah.
A Graham.
Or wait, I take that back. What if he's available? I draft him and I trade him. I trade him to a team that wanted him.
Look at JT. Now, this is what I was trying to get to overall. Everything that was going on. There's not a player worth drafting at 7.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like for the money that we would have to commit.
That's all I've been trying to say. Like pretty much that's what it is. So we need to trade down in the first round, get two different players.
Well, no, there's 3. I think for me, there was only 2 guys that were worth the money, and that was Carter and the kid from Bama for me.
Joel, yes, he did. Yes, indeed. Well, I don't think
that's
that was
what
part
I
of
was saying.
That regime pretty much. Well, McDaniel was there, and I'm pretty sure what's his name had a lot of say so in it too. Belichick, but yeah, they are the ones that drafted Barmore.
Yeah, I just wanted to jump on and say when you're looking at film, you got to take accountability of. Remember, these guys also look at film, so when it looks weird, like why would he just come off that? Right. Remember, they can diagnose plays. That shows their intellect. That shows their IQ. Shows their football IQ. Especially if he's in position like that and he comes off, that means he covered that whole side of the field. And if we have a guy who can cover a whole side of the field like that, that makes it so much easier for your defense.
Yeah, I was looking at it like that too. You know what I'm saying? I really, really was. I really couldn't put it down because I mean I couldn't, explain it correctly because like I said, I'm still fucking learning all this shit. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you guys got to remember at times like I'm learning more and more. Like
you can take the room
that I'm here. You know what I mean? So that's like kind of one of the biggest things for me. I'm learning as much as I possibly can. So when I kind of like when I'm pushing back, like I mean, it just doesn't make logical sense to like go back, like even with Dirty when you're saying that we should get the other cornerback and push him to safety. I'm like, that's crazy, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Just because
I need you to wake up.
You know what I mean? Because one of the things is a lot of, and I remember you said this a couple times, that like, the Raiders need to stop drafting players and putting them in different positions. They should need to draft them and keep them where they need to be. Like, say for Joyner, for example. Joyner was actually playing really, really well when he was playing safety. When you put him at slot corner, he got cooked. You know what I mean? And when he was playing safety for the Rams, he was doing well. We brought him over here, put him slot corner. He was getting cooked, bro.
That dude used to be getting cooked, bro.
Yeah, and then so he goes back to fucking whatchamacallit over there, and he's doing well. He's doing decent because they put him in his position. So we can't start jumping and doing all that stuff. You know what I mean? And I hear what you're saying because of his size. But yet, if we start doing that, like even with the Diablo project, bro, you know what I mean? He was a tackling machine, bro. He was the Bobby Boucher of our team until he got hurt.
I'm glad you brought up Diablo, because didn't Diablo wear a green dot this year?
Yes, he did.
Didn't he have on the green dot?
I thought Herman wore the green dot.
A locker room leader? Would you call him a locker room leader?
But it was the second year after the first year when he spoke up about what Ngakoue did.
Said, them niggas were soft up in there.
Yeah.
Look, remember Tanner Muse too? That's another guy we try to get out of position.
Tanner Muse too, yeah.
Tanner Muse, War Daddy.
Yeah, that was horrible.
But think about it this way, though. I mean, look at our defensive back room, right? Did we not look for rotational pieces in our defensive back room and then our defensive back room? Did we not? I mean, you know, Meek played inside, Meek played outside. I mean, Harmon came down, played corner, played safety. You know what I mean? We even rotated some of our defensive backs in to play fucking linebacker at times, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's why I bring up the valid point of the fact that the kid could work. He really could. If he can really play at 200 plus as a corner at 6'1", 6'2", that would be phenomenal.
Yeah.
But if he can't play, Gonzo. Talking about Gonzo. That would be phenomenal. But if for whatever reason it seems like he might be struggling, he could also move to safety and be a phenomenal fucking free safety, bro. Because he has ball hawking coverage, and that way, you know, him being able to play safety eliminates him having to be fast at every single second of the minute of the game. You know what I mean? Keeping up with wide receiver. That's all I'm saying, bro. Is that this
it's like
kid
a contingency plan in case he doesn't work out at corner, you can always move him to safety, just like Charles Woodson is what you're saying. I got you.
Exactly. You know what I mean, and then you got to also think Graham is a rotational guy. He rotates his fucking defensive backs, bro. So I mean, you could look for him to line up at a corner and drop into a safety position. Graham does shit like that. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying is this could work. He could definitely work at either spot. Right. I would take him at 7. I would. Because like I said, there's multiple. You can play in multiple places. You know what I mean? That's good value, bro. I'd take him at 7.
Hey, check this out. I've never seen Jesus here, but salute, bro. Thank you for stopping by, man. But check this out. He has a question. He goes, I have a feeling that MCD and Z will draft a quarterback in the first round, and also they're going to be coming back first round again to draft a defensive tackle. So
I wouldn't mind that.
Trade up. Interesting.
Trade back into the first round.
Yeah.
Okay. My question there is, what quarterback are you going to take in the first round? You got Levis and Richardson that's going to fall to us. Which one of those are you going to take there?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Have you heard the reports that the fucking Panthers are really serious and maybe taking Richardson at 1?
I was thinking that too, because the Panthers, their track record, they like those quarterbacks like Cam Newton, and Richardson is a Cam Newton.
I told you the day after that fucking trade, they got their guy already, and everybody told me I was wrong. I'm telling you, they wanted Richardson because.
And shit like that fucks up a whole draft board, you know what I mean? Then you got, guys falling. Then you got guys falling that are not, regularly falling because other guys were like, oh shit, now we can get this guy.
I'll put that up right now.
I'll keep falling backwards, you know what I mean? So it's like, if they do that now, they can throw a big wrench in the
if Richardson ain't available though, like I'm taking CJ. If CJ's on the board, if I'm going off the best player that's gonna fit our scheme, you already know. You look at our past 2 quarterbacks that we've had with Stidham, not counting DC, you know what I'm saying, but looking at Stidham and looking at what we just signed with Jimmy G, they want people that they're familiar with and that they can be able to, have with a big brain that's going to be around their system, so they can be able to, chew out as well and take them discipline hits. It's going to be the same thing, man. I think CJ may be the guy if he's available. I don't think he's going to go past the Colts, you know what I'm saying? But
hey, let me ask you guys as a question: which one do you got? This is the draft order. You got the Panthers. Now, if they take Richardson, okay. Now you got the Texans. Now, do they have a quarterback? I think they're going to be looking quarterback. The Cardinals,
right.
I don't think they're taking a quarterback. I think the Colts, they might be looking. They're strongly going to be looking for a quarterback. I don't think the Seahawks are going quarterback. The Lions, it's possible, but I don't think so. And then it's us. So those are the 6 teams in front of us. Do you guys really think CJ Stroud is going to fall through all of those?
That's why I think
we can
it
trade
would be
up.
better to do.
I think we
that's
trade
why
up to that 3rd spot with the Cards.
that too. That could happen too. But I think if you are going to trade back
That's
into
a
the
possibility.
first round, if you are going to trade back into the first round, I would rather do like a, draft the DT first and then go, trade back into the first round. And like if you see there's no quarterbacks available and your guys there, like because there's always when quarterbacks go off that fast, when there's 3 quarterbacks that fast, other teams are looking for quarterbacks, so they'll reach on a quarterback. So if your guy's there and you need to trade up for him, like a hooker, like a fucking Tanner McKee, anybody like that. Then
Exactly, Gabe.
I
think that's who we're looking at because he fits the pedigree. It's Tanner McKee. He fits the fucking pedigree. They want a fucking smart quarterback. What's Tanner McKee from?
That's Homie from Stanford. Yeah,
but I think you can get him. I think you can get him in the 3rd, though. Bro. Honestly, I feel like you could probably get him in the 3rd. Stroud would not fall past Detroit. I guarantee you that.
Hey, Pyro asked for something, bro. Like, so he said, watch the presser about Splin, and I have him right here. I'm just gonna play it. You guys just hold on real quick. I'm just gonna let it. I'm not gonna actually show him. I'm just gonna play it out loud and see if you can hear it. So,
shit,
you guys hear it?
Yeah, Super Bowl, and that's why I signed. I didn't sign just.
He said at the 29
contract. I signed because I felt like this was the right opportunity and the right fit for me and my family.
Robert, you mentioned this is an historic.
Everybody
franchise.
says that.
Can you kind of expound on that, what it means to be a Raider, and maybe growing up, this some of your memories of Raiders and just the mystique about this franchise.
Yeah, this franchise has the silver and black. I went to Fenwick High School in Chicago. Our colors were silver and black. Our jerseys were kind of
Pyro, what are you talking about, bro?
Style
39?
the Raiders jerseys. So I've always this.
That sounds like the same old shit that everybody says.
He sounded like he went to the bar.
39 mark. There's only 39, bro.
He tied one on before he showed up for that presser.
There's only 39. He said 39. That's the end of it.
Around ever since you signed is the big hit you had on Derrick Henry. What is that like when that man's coming downhill and you hit him?
So I know Derrick. I started my career with the Tennessee Titans as a tryout player, and Derrick is a special individual. You see him. They have him listed at 6'3".
Back and relaxing, and just really taking the moment. And I think that propelled me forward to just get the best out of myself, and the most out of each and every day. So I'd like to say that this was a potential landing spot in my mind, and I'm just glad it worked.
I'm listening to the answer. What was the question?
Just less. So
I don't know. Pyro's saying that
I think they said they give him a shot at the green dot.
But I understand, but can we get the question? You just gave me an answer. I didn't even know what he was answering.
What are you talking about?
The better question is how do we not let? The better question is why didn't we sign Drew Tranquil, bro? That's the best question I can ask.
He used to kill us, bro. We don't need him in our division no more, man. Where did he go? Did he sign someplace?
No, not yet.
Man, we need to pick his ass up for real.
Okay, but
so apparently we're supposed to be aggressive tomorrow.
Yeah, I saw that tweet.
Nigga, they said that shit yesterday. They said it's supposed to be aggressive today.
Yeah.
Hey, have you seen the aggressiveness today? No. So maybe it's tomorrow.
Yeah, because I mean, like,
at the same time, it ain't 4 o'clock.
I don't know where you're at. You
It ain't 4 o'clock yet.
And at 39, it ends.
Maybe 29.
I did 20, so that's what I figured. I figured it was 29, so I went to 25. And he's never mind, low. Fucking Pyro, bro.
He wearing number 39.
He's wearing number 39.
Nah, that's Hobbs' number. Nah, he can't be wearing that number. That's Hobbs.
Hobbs is 29, ain't he? No, he's 39.
39.
Yeah.
39.
Man, the last swing that we had was what was that cornerback? What was that motherfucking name? Oh no, Joyner too. We had Joyner in there wearing that shit too.
Well,
hold on, let me see.
Rob, I know you mentioned always when you take the right step. I'm sure that's a bigger thing.
Yeah, I remember that hit last year, dog, when that fool fucking laid out fucking.
Yeah, I think
laid out.
leadership is going to be big for me coming to a new team where
What's his name from the Titans?
You know, you have to work your way up the ladder.
Yeah,
So
Lane.
I hope
growing up, this is some of your memories of the Raiders.
That's very important to understand and have an anticipation when it comes to play. But at the end of the day, when the ball snapped, you got to go out there and do what you're supposed to do.
Robert, Paul Gutierrez back here from ESPN. You and Max Crosby were in the same conference, different sides of the state, though, in Michigan. What do you remember about him as a college player and then just watching his growth as well?
Yeah, Max Crosby has always been a dominant force on the football field. I mean, his size, speed, and athleticism speaks for that. So it was actually great getting to talk to Max last night, and he gave me a call on the phone and congratulated me and becoming a Raider. He told me a fun story about when he was a freshman with Eastern Michigan, and I was on the punt team. We kind of got into a sort of a confrontation, and he remembered this, and he shared the story with me. So we had some exchange of words for each other, and our respect for each other has only grown since that moment. I do, but I don't think it's necessarily appropriate right now.
Rob, Myers, Radio Nation Radio 920. One video that's been floating around ever since you signed is the big hit you had on Derrick Henry. What is that like when that man's coming downhill and you hit him?
So I know Derrick. He runs with it too, that type of.
And being in Kalamazoo when you were there and covering the Broncos a little bit, one of the things is you'd be up in the coaches' offices and the way that you could hear you yelling out on the field and just your emotion. You play with a ton of emotion.
That's probably what he's talking about.
How much does that help you lead guys in being that way?
Yeah, especially in this business, guys aren't going to follow you if they sense you're fake. Guys have a really good radar of who's being real, and the work, you can't fake the work. I pour my heart and soul into this game, into my off-season regimen to get ready for the season. So this is a 365-day job that I take very seriously, and I think that comes across naturally to my teammates, and they have respect for that, as I have respect for guys that have similar mentality.
So look, I can respect that. You know why? Because this kid had a tryout. You know what I mean? He's got nothing but better and earned himself a hell of a contract with us. You know what I mean? So I can respect that for sure.
He's been highly
undrafted, dog. He was an undrafted dude.
Steelers fans are mad as fuck about it.
To be able to team up with him and to learn from him, I love working with the running back because you get to understand what their vision is like, how they're seeing the game. So at many points, I would work with Najee Harris with the Steelers. What do you see here? We bounce ideas off each other. How can I trick you to think that I'm coming from the left when really the pressure is coming from the right? So I hope to really become friends with him and share those same sort of football ideas.
Robert, Harry Reeves with the Spanish Radio broadcast. You being from Chicago, playing in Pittsburgh the last 4 years, how hard is it going to be to adapt to a Vegas summer when you're going to be in training camp and it's 115?
Yeah, I love the heat. I do saunas every day. I think those get up to 200 degrees. And
sauna's a little different.
That's something that I look forward to, actually, coming out here and being in the heat. So, I've been in Chicago, I've been in Michigan, I've been in Pittsburgh, and I'm ready. I'm built for the cold weather.
That ain't nothing like Vegas heat, bro.
Cold weather. I've played in many snow games, many freezing rain games, and I'm excited to show that I can play in the heat just like I can play in the cold.
Okay.
Yeah, these dudes they don't even really practice in the heat though. They're fucking.
They're not even gonna play in the heat. They're playing a fucking climate controlled dome. The fuck?
Yeah.
And when they practice outside, it's like 6 a.m.
Yeah, for real. So no, I didn't get the part Pyro where he was getting the green dye. You know what I mean? So I mean, oh well.
No, that. Yeah, I heard.
Trying to stay away.
I heard it. Now, what he was saying was the answer makes you feel like this kid could wear the green dot.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Not saying he
up in the locker room,
but the way he goes about addressing the game, the way he looks at it, the way he respects it. You can see this kid wearing the green dot. And that was why I was saying I'm not mad at it. I heard exactly what Pyro was trying to talk about, which was that one where I actually started talking once he was dead, right? That was a phenomenal answer, bro. You know what I mean? That actually makes me feel really good about this kid coming in and playing linebacker for us. We asked for a physical linebacker. He's an inside linebacker. You know what I mean? He plays. He's young. He was a UDFA. He earned himself a contract with Pittsburgh. You know what I mean? Now he's earned himself a contract with us. You know what I mean? Starting out in Tennessee. Hey, look, it's not a bad sign, right? It is a defensive need. You know what I mean? If you look at his numbers, he plays well. If you look at his film, it's great film. Like, it's not a bad signing, right? I never heard the kid talk. Now, after hearing him speak, I feel a whole lot better about it. You know what I mean? I get it. Thanks for the tip, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for the info, Pyro.
Hey, we need to see some tape on that dude, man. Did you already see tape on him? Anybody?
Oh, so I was playing.
He's good, man.
Yeah, it was pretty good. They're saying that he tackled Henry. I mean, he got hit. But see, this is the weird part. Like, okay, Miles Jack is gone from Pittsburgh. He's gone from Pittsburgh. And somebody else left from Pittsburgh. What's going on? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Bush left.
There's something wrong with him. I mean, him being undrafted, bro, and making it to this point, like, you know what I mean? That's a level up like a motherfucker, bro. So,
well, you got to remember, Pittsburgh doesn't like to pay high prices, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The reason why Le'Veon left, the reason why AB left. You know what I mean? They don't want to pay their players. You know what I mean? People usually leave Pittsburgh because Pittsburgh's not willing to budge on the money.
Okay.
They pay quarterbacks, and that's it.
And you know how they say, you know, a first rounder's always going to get chance after chance, right? This dude took a first rounder spot, dog. So, like, you know what I mean? He took a fucking starting first rounder spot in Devin Bush. So, in order to do that, that's why I think his stats were a little limited to last year, because he didn't really get his spot till, you know, game 7, game 8. And that's when really, you know, Pittsburgh's defense started taking off. That's when they went on their little 5-game winning streak and shit like that. So it's like Devin Bush got his spot taken by an undrafted free agent, dog, who's played really well after, you know, he took that spot. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I just hope he don't come in here and play like that dude we got from Chicago.
Kwiatkowski
or
Kwiatkowski.
That he's gonna play like him? You want him to play like him?
No. I want him to play better.
Okay, yeah.
I want him to play better. Remember he had a phenomenal season in Chicago before we signed him.
Right.
And then he got here and it wasn't, you know what I mean, it was lackluster from what we were expecting.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna slide out. I'm gonna go take a nap.
I hope it's not the same thing.
Take a nap.
Are you, bro? You're passed out. Oh,
Nap time.
Oh shit! My bad.
Dirty's like, that's my time. Take a nap.
Heads in beds, man. Heads in beds. Up here, falling on the chat.
Yeah.
Watch.
Well, I only got I got like 15 more minutes, bro. I'm only gonna be here for a little bit longer.
You're gonna break some news in 15 minutes. Watch.
Yeah, no. Hopefully, we need something.
Man, you know, the thing is this, man. Free agency goes all the way up into the draft and past that, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? We're just jumping off the cliff early in the days. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the good players we feel are the guys that are leaving, and you know what I mean. Now you don't have no opportunity at the things that you wanted. You know what I mean? Like Jordan Walker went back to Buffalo. You know what I mean? You got teams returning back to the teams. It's like, you know, I know we don't have a whole lot of money, but I feel like we should have some money. Yeah. You know what I mean? Be spending some money. You know, just wait and see. You know, hey, what else are we gonna do, bro? You know what I mean? I heard aggressiveness, so I want to see some aggressive signings, bro. I want look, I haven't seen any aggressiveness. So if you tell me they gonna get aggressive, what they gonna get aggressive with? Right. Show me. I'm tired of hearing the words. Now I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see.
I hear that. Mikey, what's up, bro? Mikey's back.
Hey, welcome back.
Mike G.
What up?
Harry's saying Dave Z loves UDFAs. Oh, sorry.
Hey, I was
His guy
happy with
it was
our
Malcolm Butler, J.C. Jackson, Jacoby Myers, all Z's undrafted. I forgot the others. Now check this shit out. Thank you. I said that shit, Harry. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I've been saying. I said this like 2 shows ago, bro, or 3 shows ago. That's what I'm looking at. The UDFAs, bro, because Ziegler has this eye for these guys. I don't know if they fall off because of the college that they went to, or they're just overlooked. You know what I'm saying? Because of you know what I mean? Because it could be saturated. You know what I mean?
You know what it is, bro? Remember, man, he was a high school fucking counselor, bro.
That's it. Yep. That's another good one right there too.
Mm-hmm.
And he pushed Taylor Lewan through.
Yeah. If you really like, I went back and listened to his podcast.
Right.
That was the only time that this motherfucker really talked. And a lot of people really was just looking at like, what's happening? What are you gonna say about DC? What are you gonna say about this? But if you go back and listen to the way he started that shit, this motherfucker's intense. Like he was talking about, like he was like, man, he had his kids in the car, like fuck them kids. I'm about to get here and get to the destination. But that just shows like his personality. You know what I'm saying? It shows like, look, man, like he was a high school guidance counselor that also was an aspiring wide receiver. Like he wanted to be that dude. He wanted to be Devontae. So he was talking to cats like, and you look at his shoe game, bro. His shoe game is always on point. He always got some Jordans on or something fresh. He's a different type of character than what the cameras portray him as. You know what I'm saying? At least what I think him is what if I had a conversation with him, I think it would go something like what we see on the podcast right now. You know what I'm saying? On our lives and shit. But if you look back on it though, man, he loves those undrafted dudes because he relates to them. He understands them. He understands what they go through, their struggles, maybe some of their financial limitations and all that shit too. So and he's also
I'll let you in a minute.
All right, OG.
All right, brother.
All right.
But yeah, man,
them undrafteds are hungry. They be hungry, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Sam Webb, bro. Like Sam Webb was out there throwing motherfuckers around in the preseason, man. And that's another thing too. I think that we never really got a chance to get that full preseason. And you look at how the cohesiveness of that preseason team was, as opposed to our starting lineup when they hit that field. So like we really got to make a big emphasis on that to get our UDFAs in there that we can see like Sam Webb, because we're gonna see some dogs out there this year.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna have a different pedigree of player. You know what I mean?
Yep. I'm looking at this Jacoby Myers tape. This boy is nice, man.
I know. I was watching that shit the other day. What's up, Gabe? You just chilling? You right?
Nah, I don't know what the fuck these people are doing over here. Do you hear that shit?
None.
I can see
it. What up, Gabe? What up, Gabe?
Yeah, shit, Kush, you are fire, bro. That's a good fucking point, bro. See? Fire and John. Fire McTeague.
Hey, when Kush talks, he brings some stuff. Huh?
Yeah, he actually said,
you know what I'm saying? Bro, I be taking it in, you know what I'm saying? I be listening to JT, man. Most of you know what I'm saying? He be talking, I just listen, bro. I let him do his thing. I'm just messing with you.
Jacoby Myers, go for it, bro.
I was gonna say I'm just looking at this tweet, man. They got a tweet of that Spirit Halloween. When you see like in the little mini malls, they got that Spirit. They got that shit in front of Allegiant State. Man, I'm gonna cuss this motherfucker. Whoever said this, man, I'm about to cuss.
Yeah, send it. Present it.
Yeah. Look, man.
I know. Fuck that food. He said that it's just gonna be a fucking Spirit Halloween store before, because there's not gonna be Raiders were gonna be doing shit on that.
Man,
like,
this motherfucker, man. Look at this.
I didn't even catch that right now.
Oh hell nah.
Motherfuckers, man. God,
I'm gonna get a Jimmy G jersey, bro.
Man, why the fuck not, man? That's our fucking quarterback, bro.
Yeah. Hey, why do I picture you just wearing his jersey or walking around the house? Just his jersey.
Just a jersey, bro.
Yeah, nothing on, but
I got wood floors. I'm sliding around, just some white Jordan socks.
Yeah.
Lowe's personality, but he gonna put his Jimmy G on. His alternate personality gonna be Mr. Bitches. That's
Mr. Bitches. Está I'm be like, hey, Fugazi, hey, forget about it.
Mr. Bitches. It's Mr. Bitches.
I'm in the movie. Oh my god,
Bruh. Yeah, bro, you gonna turn to Mr. Bitches with your Jimmy G jersey on.
Yeah, shit, man. We only live once, bro. Like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
But so, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, who says right here, let McVision live a few years? Yeah, McVision. Love you, stupid. Let McVision.
Yo, that's hilarious, McVision. God damn.
That's hilarious, bro.
Bruh. That
Yeah, man.
old,
Shit, it's already gonna be 1 o'clock, man. Anybody going live today? Hey, Gabe, you didn't go live last night, bro. What happened? Just got a little caught up or what?
No, just fucking no, actually, yeah, I did get caught up though. I was going for my son. I needed to take him somewhere to go pick up some supplies because I guess he's like doing some little project at school. So I was taking him. Fucking tells me at the last minute and shit.
Oh, okay.
Families
Yeah,
first.
I love when kids
Families
do that.
first.
So I already ordered my Jimmy G jersey. Now I have to see if I can get my money back. Brady jersey.
Bro, that's hilarious.
That's what DA called him, McVision.
McVision.
Hey, talking about DA, man, like, look, man, that shit that he has stated, or he put up on Tweeted or IG or whatever, whatnot. He goes, I don't care if a sack of potatoes throwing the ball at me. I'm gonna get my numbers. I love that, bro. He's not talking shit or nothing, but that's some real shit, though. You know?
He really is. He really is the Tim Brown of this generation, though, man. Like he's trying to be Mr. Raider, bro. And I mean, depending on what else pans out, I was real skeptical when he came over here because I played it out on Madden and I saw how the shit. I had him on the Broncos by year 3, so I was already mad at this motherfucker.
He was at the Broncos year 3.
Yeah, he was, and Carr was gone. Carr actually made it to the Saints too on my Madden shit too, man. But I mean,
funny.
last year, man, he really, bro. If I could just ask for anything out of Devontae, bro, he gave his everything to us, and he showed it to us, man. Even during the losing season, he was out there throwing his body out in the field. Wasn't, you know what I'm saying, talking shit about nobody. But
Yeah.
I just want to see an interview with him one day, man. Just give him some mushrooms, sit him in the
Let
room
him
with
do his
Aaron
thing.
Rodgers. Yeah, just let him just talk about the season, man. Just decompress that shit. I can't wait to see that. Pay-per-view.
Hey, this Holly, what's up, Holly? He says this guy on Twitter debated me yesterday about losing Tay and JJ in the locker room. He must be listening to Wi-Fi takes. Let's go.
Hey, tell him you gonna order him some foil.
That's funny as fuck, bro. It's hella funny. Yeah, man. It was a good day, man. I mean, nothing happened, man. I mean, shit, my streaks, I had 2 days on and 2 days off, bro.
Yeah,
Remember you had said on your first show, Kush had said on his show, he's like, yeah, Low Schefter. And I was like, man, that's gonna be one of my mixtapes.
Bro, you broke that. You broke that shit so cold too, bro. Like you were just like, oh yeah, sounds like we about to sign Jimmy G today. And it started with Dirty. It started with Dirty's live earlier in the day. He was talking about it. And then I was just got me another refresh on the coffee, and I was like, "Oh my god, what's going on today?" But yeah, if anybody could have broke it, bro, it was you, man. That was good, bro.
It
wasn't
nice,
nobody
bro.
freaking out. It was nice and mellow, nice and calm. We brought on the panel. You know what I'm saying? It was peaceful. It was cool.
Yep.
Hey, just to put it out there, so I guess Eric probably didn't take a shit for 3 days because he had a gut feeling that we had a trade. So I think he just needed to take a shit, dog.
Nah, he be drinking out of energy drinks.
What was it? What is it?
Energy
Chick-fil-A? It was the Chick-fil-A. Too much Chick-fil-A, bro.
Nah, that in and out. If you eat it too much, that shit will back you up, bro.
He was drinking them.
Hey, in and out does sound fire right now.
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna. That actually sounds good. I might go fuck with.
You gotta put the chopped chilies in the hamburger. Chopped chilies.
Chopped
Tell him,
chilies?
Gabe. Oh yeah.
Okay. Whoa. Hold on.
Fire. You get the chopped chilies inside the hamburger. That shit is fucking.
What is
fire,
it called?
dog.
Just chopped chilies on top of it?
Yeah, you just say double with chopped chilies.
They're gonna look at you like you're a G on me.
All right, I'm gonna grab them motherfuckers. Hey, is there any animals? Any other kind of fries?
No, I don't know about that.
I
know
kind
that
of don't
one.
fuck with the fries, dog, but I just get the burger.
I like the animal fries, bro. So I'm probably
Grilled onions in that motherfucker with chopped chili. I thought grilled onions and chopped chilies. I just woo.
When I'm feeling good, I do a 3x3, homeboys. You know what I mean?
Is that a 3x3? Easy now. Relax, my guy. Man, you trying to go in.
Hey, MG out there doing push-ups in the parking lot and shit.
Hey,
appetite and shit.
I be sweating once I bite it. I start sweating and me sweat already. Like, damn.
I start sweating. All right, so yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna probably go live again tomorrow, same time, 10 o'clock. Hopefully we'll have a couple little changes. I know I don't know if Gabe's gonna go live tonight. I know Ben's gonna be going live in the next half an hour, so make sure you guys shoot over there. And thank you guys for pulling up. Like I said, let me get this comments out of here real quick so I can just show you guys right.
I might
So right here,
roll up
bro.
late
Like
night.
you can't see it. And it's right here. It says right there. Like, comment, subscribe right there. Those are all my IG, TikTok, you know what I'm saying, here on YouTube and stuff like that. I want to thank everybody in the chat. I've seen everybody from Brian Gonzalez, Holly Tanner, Chris Arioli came in, Chris came in, Lamar Carr, obviously Mikey's in here, the building Dark Atheist, EJ Raider, Pyro, Soul, Chile.
Great video,
Big
Pyro.
Worm.
Great video.
Gravy was here too. Yeah, Gravy didn't show up, man. What the hell? I'm gonna go meet up with Gravy here in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Jesus came by. Harry was here. Fucking Raider 805. I said Big Worm. Joe Ali. I said Soul. Man, all you guys, man. Thank you guys. Brian
Raider
Rodriguez.
Kush, Gabe. Let's
you know what I mean? Ben came. You know what I'm saying? Gabe, Kush, MVP, Jimmy G, the Guwap, the Guwap.
That's like at 420.
Yeah, 420. Okay, there it goes. 420 right there. So Ben's gonna go on at 130, and then 420, King of 420. I will be there, bro. Ready to rock.
For sure. Hell
So,
yeah.
man, you guys have a great day. Man, don't drink and drive. If you do drink, don't drive. Be thankful for what you do got. Be thankful for what you don't. We'll be here tomorrow at 10, and you guys have a great day. All right. Peace.